Hi again, everybody, and welcome here from Smick Memorial Field, where we're just about set and ready to go for Week 2 edition of Oberlin Red Devil football. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Knoll. Do apologize there for the slight technical difficulties we had. Just lost power right as the game was about ready to start, but we were luckily able to get it up and going. So a beautiful night for football here in Oberlin. 89 degrees, a bit windy for my taste anyway, coming out of the southeast at 13 miles an hour, gusting up to as high as, I'd say, at least 20 miles an hour as the Oberlin Red Devils charge their way onto the field, ready to face tonight's opponent, the Dighton Hornets. Should be a great one here tonight from Smick Memorial Field. Let's take you through our starting lineups. We'll start with the Dighton Hornets on the offensive side of the football. At the offensive line, it'll be guard Colin Conroy, 5'11", 170-pound sophomore. Peyton Redburn, the center, 5'10", 185-pound senior. Boston Scheimer, the 6'4", 185-pound senior, will be at the other guard spot. At the tight end spot, Connor Wilson, 6'1", 175-pound sophomore. At the wide receiver spot, it'll be Jack Jenkinson, 5'8", 160-pound senior. At the quarterback spot tonight, it's Daniel Kramer, 5'10", 165-pound senior, and Rylan Price at the running back spot, 5'8", 165-pound senior. And at the other running back spot, or fullback, whatever you want to call it, 6', 200-pound senior George Von Linrod. On the defensive side of the football, at the DN spots, it'll be Connor Wilson and Boston Scheimer. At the nose guard spot, Rylan Price. Across the linebacker core, it'll be George Von Linrod and Peyton Redburn. At the cornerback spots, it'll be Rodrigo Ortiz and Jack Jenkinson. And at the free safety spot, it'll be Daniel Kramer. Starting lineup tonight for the Oberlin Red Devils. On the offensive line, it'll be 5'11", 218-pound senior Garrett Emick, 5'6", 177-pound sophomore Rustin Bailey, 6'1", 225-pound sophomore Caden Shaw, 5'9", 238-pound sophomore Gus Emick, and 6'3", 210-pound junior Tyler Osmeyer. At the quarterback spot, 5'11", 160-pound sophomore Gage Willoughby. At the running back spot, 5'7", 174-pound sophomore Josiah Pattengall. And at the fullback spot, 5'7", 162-pound freshman Caden Sowers. On the defensive side of the football, starting lineup at the DN spots, it'll be Garrett Emick and Tyler Osmeyer. At the nose guard spot, Gus Emick. Across the linebacker, three of them for the Red Devils, Rustin Bailey, Josiah Pattengall, and Caden Sowers. And in the in the secondary for the Red Devils, at the cornerback spot, Gage Willoughby, and 5'11", 145-pound senior Talon Savage. Each team has made their way out with their captains to center field here at Smick Memorial Field. Going through the coin toss, the Red Devils wearing the red jerseys tonight with the gray pants, gray numbers, gray helmet with a trident. Going across the side, the Dighton Hornets wearing the white jerseys, black pants. They have the black numbers etched in orange with Dighton scripted across the front. And they've got the black helmets with a nice Hornet logo on the side. Beautiful night for football here from Oberlin, Week 2, as the Oberlin Red Devils coming off of a huge win last week over the Greeley County Jackrabbits by a final score of 50-0, and they're trying to replicate that tonight. Dighton coming off of that big win last week in which they took down Rawlins County by a final score of 38-24. So still going through some of the pregame festivities out there at the center of the field, and now we will have who won the toss. And Oberlin has won the toss, has chosen to defer, and Dighton will receive going left to right. Oberlin will kick it right to left, and we're set and ready to go. Captains tonight for the Red Devils, Tyler Osmeyer, along with number 58, Rustin Bailey, number 8, Josiah Pattengall, and Garrett Emick out there as well for the captains for the Red Devils. Beautiful night for football, and I know I've said that a lot, but it is beautiful night. Other than it being a bit windy, just kind of like last week in the 80-degree day, and man, oh man, Red Devils happy they didn't have to travel a couple of hours to play tonight. It's Dighton that had to travel a couple of hours, but Oberlin had to make the same trip to begin the season last year. And if you can remember back to that game last year, Oberlin ended up losing 52-16, but at one point it was 16-8 Red Devils there in the first quarter of play. Talon Savage broke off with a nice little jet sweep to get it going. All right, we're set and ready to go as the Red Devils have made their way out onto the field, stretched out across the 35-yard line, and Garrett Emick will tee up the football and get ready to go for Week 2 action here from Smick Memorial Field. And we'll see the Dighton offense first as Oberlin won the toss and chose to defer. So we're set and ready to go. Garrett Emick has the ball teed up at the 30-yard line. He walks up there and goes through his steps, making his way back. And back to receive for the Hornets, it will be Noah Romer. Looking directly into the sun. Here's the kick. It's a high end-over-end spinner that Romer will take right to the goal line. Races up the left side of the field. He's at the 10 or the 15. Breaks a tackle there. Still on his feet as he makes his way out across the 20-yard line. And that's where the Dighton Hornets will start with the football. 11:53 to go in the first quarter of play. And the Red Devil defense taking on this stout Dighton Hornet offense that last week put up 365 total yards, 239 on the ground. See if the Red Devils can stop that rushing attack tonight. So Kramer will go out of the shotgun. He's got a man on either hip of the backfield there. It's Von Linrod and Price. Kramer awaiting the snap, takes it at the belt, hands it off, now cutting it back up the middle and got some running room. There is Price as he makes his way out across the 35 to the 40-yard line before he's wrapped up and brought down. Huge gain on first down, and it'll move the sticks as well. And the Dighton Hornets punch Oberlin in the mouth right away. Rylan Price taking it from the 22 out to the 40, gain of 18 on the first play of scrimmage. So it'll bring up set first down and 10. Out of the I formation now. Kramer under center. Price at the tip of the I. Von Linrod between him and Price. Takes the snap. Kramer looking. Pitches it out here to Price. Got some running room. He's at the 40. Crosses it into Red Devil territory before it'll be wrapped up and pushed out of bounds on the far side of the football field, left to right, with 11:29 to go. And he picks up about 4 yards to bring up second down and 6. So 2nd and 6, 11:29 to go in the first quarter of play. An 18-yard gain on the first play of scrimmage, and now Oberlin not really with their backs against the wall quite yet, but do have their backs facing their own end zone here. 11:29 to go, first quarter of play. Kramer out of the shotgun again, man on either hip, takes the snap, hands it off. Von Linrod, he's met in the backfield, but still trudges his way across the line of scrimmage, carrying Oberlin defenders with him. It was either Gus Simic, Garrett, or Tyler Rossmeyer that met him in the backfield right away, but Von Linrod just kept those legs turning and was able to pick up a few yards. He'll bring up third down and short for the Hornets with 11:10 to go after the pickup of 4. So Von Linrod with a pickup of 4 yards, 11:03 to go in the first quarter of play. Third down and 2 for the Hornets. Kramer will go out of the shotgun. Von Linrod off the left hip. Price on the right hip. Kramer awaiting the snap, takes it. It'll be a QB design run. No, he pitches it off at the last second of Von Linrod. He's at the 30, making his way down to the 25-yard line, has the first down and a little bit more, and it'll bring up first down and 10 for the Hornets. That's their second first down of the drive. And so that'll bring up first down and 10 here right from the 25-yard line. After the pickup of seven there for Von Linrod. Out of the shotgun, Kramer again. He takes the snap, and it'll be a QB design run for him, but the yellow flag will stop the play there. Offsides will be called on the Hornets. And so that'll make it first down and 15. Red Devils getting a little bit of help there as the rushing attack from the Hornets so far has got off to a good start. 4 rushes for 33 yards already, including an 18-yard gain of the first play from scrimmage. So that'll bring up first down and 15 for the Hornets. 10:16 to go in the first quarter of play. Kramer to the shotgun, a receiver out to either side. Man on his hip of the backfield. Sends a man to motion right to left, takes the snap, hands it off. No, he fakes one way and then handed it right back up to Price, who was wrapped up and brought down to the backfield for another loss. Getting there first was Garrett Emick, and the other DN, Tyler Rossmeyer, finishes him off, and the Red Devils back him up even more. It'll bring up second down and 16 now for the loss of 1. So the Red Devils read that play. They brought Von Linrod in motion, looked like a jet sweep to him, but instead they give it off to Price. They were trying to fake the Red Devils out with that one. Red Devils read it right, and they stuff him in the backfield for a loss of 1. Second down and 16. Kramer out of the shotgun. Nobody behind him. Receiver out to either side. Kramer takes the snap. It'll be a QB design running. He's wrapped up in the backfield, gets out of it, racing off to the left, and Red Devils swarming after him. Tyler Osmeyer will finish it off, and he's dropped for maybe a loss, or he gets right back to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 16 for the Hornets with 9:21 to go. So the first rush for Daniel Kramer goes nowhere for no gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and 16. 8th play of the drive coming here for the Hornets. 9:07 to go and count of the first quarter. 0-0 score. Oberlin still awaiting their first possession on the offensive side of the football. And now I've got Dighton push back here, 3rd down and 16. Kramer out of the shotgun, man on his hip. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sends a man into motion across the line, takes the snap. He's rolling out to his right, looking, fires a pass. It's caught right at the original sticks and brought down. There is George Von Linderod. He was able to pick up the 6 to get back to the 25-yard line. No, they say he picks up a few more than that as he takes it from the 31 across the 25 to about the 26 or 27-yard line. So a good pickup there on 3rd down. It's got to maybe cut it in half. So a pickup of 8 through the air there for the Hornets, and play number 9 of the possession for the Hornets will be 4th down and 8 from the Red Devil 24. Out of the shotgun, Kramer. He's got 2 receivers to the right, man on his hip of the backfield. Kramer takes the snap. It was a low snap. Now he's dropping back to pass, looking, gets a screen, set up for Von Linderod. He's at the 20, wrapped up there, shoveling his way towards the sticks. Did he have enough to get there? His football helmet popped off in the process. I don't think he got it. And this is going to be coming down to the spot, 4th and inches to go there. And we'll see. No, they're going to call it off. And so the Red Devils turn the Hornets over on downs on their first possession. He needed to get to the 15. He got to about the 16-yard line. So still a pickup of 8 through the air. Pickup of 7, but needed that extra yard to get the first down. So 1st down and 10 here for the Red Devils with 7:55 to go. They'll start from their own 16. Out of the under the I formation here, we'll go Gage Willoughby. Patton Gall to tip the I, takes the snap, hands it off. He's got some running room across the 20 to the 25, 30, 35, 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. The first play from scrimmage. Josiah Patton Gall takes it to the house, and the Red Devils lead it 6-0 with 7:43 to go. How about taking it 64 yards on the first play from scrimmage, and the Red Devils lead it 6-0. After turning over the Hornets on downs, Patton Gall 2 cuts, and see you later. So the Red Devils will come out for the 2-point conversion. Josiah Patton Gall, 64-yard touchdown run. Willoughby will go out of the shotgun, got Patton Gall on his hip, takes the snap, QB run, he goes to the outside, diving towards the goal line, and he's going to come up about a half-yard short, so the score remains 6-0. 2 cuts for Josiah Patton Gall, and a 64-yard touchdown run. His 3rd of the season, and the Red Devils lead it 6-0. We'll be back with more Red Devil football in just a second here on 101.1 KFNF. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where the Red Devils 1 play into the offensive side of the football. 64-yard touchdown run for Josiah Patton Gall, and the Red Devils are on the board first, 6-0. The Red Devils turned over the Hornets on downs, and now we'll give the football back here. Dighton got off to a great start there, running the football, and Then it was a penalty, a wrap up in the backfield, and the Red Devils had him pressed up against third down. Gimmick has this one teed up again, sends a high end-over-end kick towards the middle of the field. He'll take a bounce at the 5-yard line. Still rolling. That ball's live, and the Red Devils will pick it up. Oh, my goodness. A miscommunication by the Hornets, and the Red Devils will have the football inside the 15-yard line after the Hornets don't even go after the football on the kickoff. It took a weird bounce at the 5 to the 10, and Romer was nowhere even close to getting it, and so the Red Devils will have the ball first down and 10 with another chance to punch it in from the 14-yard line. Crazy. How about that for a turnover? And a start for the Red Devils as they'll start from their own 14. 7:43 to go. Here's the snap, handoff to Pattengall. He cuts back from one man and then tries to go back up the middle before he's wrapped up and brought down. So that'll bring up second down and 10 as they say Pattengall did get back to the original line of scrimmage. But what a start for the Red Devils. One possession, they go down and score. And then off of the kickoff, they go down and pick it up after Romer had no clue, I think, where the football went. It bounced at the 5. It rolled to the 10. He was, like, running in very slowly to get it, and the Red Devils just came in and picked it up because that's a live ball. So 7:03 to go here in the first quarter, 6-0. Oberlin with the football at the Dighton 14-yard line. Willoughby out of the shotgun, man on his hip, takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall got some running room out there. He cuts back, gets it across the 10, diving his way near the 5-yard line. Did he get enough to move the sticks? No, it'll be about a half-yard short, but Josiah Pattengall getting lateral there, moving right to left, and was able to get kind of outside, break back towards the middle. It'll bring up third down and short here after the pickup of 8 from Josiah Pattengall. The Red Devils have run 3 offensive plays so far today. All have went to Josiah Pattengall, who's got 3 carries for 72 yards and a TD. 6:21 to go here in the first quarter of play. Red Devils out in front 6-0. Willoughby will go out of the I formation here. Pattengall to tip of the I. Caden Sauer between him and Willoughby. Willoughby takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall off the left side, got some running room, plunges across the first down marker with his head going towards the goal line. Did he get in? No, he'll come up about a half-yard short, but it'll be first down and goal after the pickup of a few yards there, and they'll say a pickup of 4 for Josiah Pattengall. That'll bring up first down for the Red Devils. So the Red Devils, with their second first down of the game, first down and goal, they're going to call that from the 1-yard line. 5:50 and counting to go in the first quarter. Red Devils trying to take an early 12-0 lead, maybe 14 pending the PAT. Willoughby will go out of the I formation again here. He's under center. Sauer's between him and Pattengall, who's at the tip of the I. Takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall off the right side, roaming his way into the end zone. Yes, he got in for his second touchdown. This one from 1 yard out, and the Red Devils punch Dighton in the mouth here in the first quarter of play, getting up 12-0 with a chance to make it 14-0 on the PAT. And Josiah Pattengall looking a little gassed there, and understandably why, as he has had every single possession for the Red Devils. Pattengall now with 5 carries, 77 yards, and a 12-0 Oberlin lead on 2 Pattengall touchdowns. Willoughby will go out of the shotgun here. He's got Pattengall on his right hip. Sauers flexed off the line. Takes the snap, hands it off. This is Pattengall off the right side now, making his way back up the middle of the field. Did he get in? Yes, he did. 2-point conversion, good. And the Red Devils lead it 14-0, folks, with 5:30 to go in the first quarter of play. We'll take a break. When we come back, more Red Devil football here on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where the Red Devils have punched Dighton in the mouth first and have punched him good. With a 14-0 lead here with 5:30 left in the first quarter of play, Oberlin on their first possession took it 64 yards to the house for a TD. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Dighton doesn't go after the ball. Oberlin picks it up at the 14, and a couple of plays later, they're into the end zone with a two-point conversion. So a 14-0 Oberlin lead with 5:30 to go. Here's the Emmett kick. It'll go end over end. It'll be right at Kramer at the 15. Takes it out of the 20, 25, 30. Got some room there. Breaks a tackle. Diving his way across the 30-yard line. Nearing the 35. They'll call it the 34. And that's where Dighton will start with a football for their second possession of the game. So 5:23 to go here in quarter number one. And Dighton with the football down 14-0. Oberlin starting out in front early, and that's what Coach Hardwick has been asking for from his squad here all season long and all of last year as well. Start early, and they have here 14-0. Kramer out of the shotgun, two receivers to the right, takes the snap, hands it off. This is Von Lindrod. He's at the 30 to the 35, turns the corner to the 40, and he's wrapped up and brought down on the far side of the field by Rustin Bailey. Gage Willoughby was in there along with Garrett Emmett. It'll bring up second down and short here for the Dighton Hornets with 5:17 to go. Oberlin in front, 14-0. What a start for the Red Devils. So they'll say a 7-yard pickup there on the jet sweep option from Von Lindrod. And Kramer will now go out of the shotgun again. He's got Price on his hip. No, got to the I formation here. Price at the tip of the I. Von Lindrod between him. Takes the snap. It's a handoff. Von Lindrod trudging his way forward, taking tacklers with him, and he dives across the first down marker and gets across the 35-yard line of the Red Devils as well to pick up a first down as they'll take him to the 36 here. So a great pickup. So a pickup of 12 on that play. Out of the shotgun, takes the snap, pitches it out. Here's Price. He's got some running over the 35 to the 30, trying to turn the corner there, and he did. So after the pickup of 10, Price is able to get 5, and that Dighton rushing attack is not going away. So that'll bring up second down and 6 or so. Yeah, pickup of 4 there for Price. So second down and 6, 4:51 left in the first quarter of play. Kramer will go out of the shotgun. He's got two receivers out to the right, none to the left. Sends a man into motion, right to left across the line. Takes the snap. Kramer, a QB design run. He's got some running over the outside. He's at the 30 to the 25 before he's wrapped up and brought down, trying to lunge the football towards the sticks. Did he get enough? A little pin on the spot. They might mark him about a half-yard short. He needed 6 and got only 5, and that'll bring up third down and really short. Third down at about the length of the football here for the Hornets with 4:30 and counting to go in the first quarter of play. And the Oberlin Red Devils out there looking a little gassed, and so Hardwick putting in a couple of different subs here. 4:17 and counting to go in the first quarter. Red Devils with a 14-0 lead. Out of the I formation, Kramer of the QB sneak off the right side. He's able to get the first down and quite a few yards more. Takes it from the 25 to almost the 20-yard line on the QB sneak. It'll bring up first down again here for the Hornets. Butterfield on the tackle. So it'll be first down and 10 here for the Hornets from the 22 after the pickup of 3. 3:57 to go in the first quarter, 14-0. Hornets in front. First down and 10 from the Oberlin Red Devil 22-yard line. Kramer out of the I formation again, takes the snap, hands it off. Price wrapped up in the backfield, was able to get out of it, lunges his way towards the 20-yard line. Are they going to give him the 20? I think so. So he was able to pick up 2, but it'll bring up second down and 8. Can the Red Devils come up again big here with their kind of backs against their own end zone? We're able to force a turnover on downs their first time out on a 9-play drive that started at the Dighton 22. Now this one going on to its 6th play here that started the Dighton 34-yard line. Second down and 8 for the Hornets. Ball on the Oberlin Red Devil 20-yard line. Kramer will go out of the shotgun. Man on either hip. It's Price and Von Linn right out of the backfield with him. Kramer awaits the snap, takes it, fakes the handoff, rolling out to his right, looking to throw. He does. The pass is up. It's caught by Wilson, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown just over the outstretched arms of Talon Savage. And in the back of the backfield there, almost wrapping up and bringing him down for a sack was Osmeyer, but it'll go down as a 20-yard pass and catch from Kramer to Wilson, and it's 14-6 with 2:54 to go in the first quarter of play. So many almost maybes right there for the Red Devils. If Osmeyer just would have got there a second earlier, if Savage maybe just timed his jump a second later, might have been able to pick that off. But instead, it ends up being a 20-yard pass and catch. Kramer's third touchdown of the season. Wilson's second receiving. And now they'll try to go for the 2-point try to cut it to a 6-point game. Two receivers out to the right, none to the left. Kramer out of the shotgun, sends a man in motion left to right, fakes the jet sweep. Now it'll be a pitch out to Price. He's one-on-one with Sowers, breaks loose from him, and he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 2:54 to go in the first quarter of play. It's Dighton down to Oberlin, 14-8. This is Oberlin Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field. 14-8 Red Devils in front with 2:54 to go as the Hornets go on a 7-play, 46-yard drive that culminates in a 20-yard pass and catch from Daniel Kramer to Connor Wilson for a touchdown. And Kramer threw that off of his back foot with Tyler Osmeyer all over him. And Talon Savage just at the last second jumped. And if he just would have jumped maybe a second earlier, even a second later, might have been able to get his hands on the ball. But instead, it ends up being a touchdown. So Red Devils trying to respond here. 2:54 to go in quarter number one. It'll be Willoughby out of the shotgun. He's got Pattengall on his hip. One receiver out to the right, one to the left. Sends a man into motion. No, that's Pattengall that'll take the snap, and he looks to hand it off. It was Willoughby that was flanked out to the left as a receiver. They were trying to maybe get him lateral there on the jet sweep. And do we have a penalty here as the play was stopped dead? And so it looks like Gus Emmett came running off the field. Maybe something was wrong with his helmet or his pads or something. As they say, an equipment issue, but he runs off. A new body runs in for the Red Devils, and we'll redo it again. 2:54 to go. Red Devils starting from their own 15-yard line with 2:54 to go here in the first quarter of play. Out of the shotgun, it is Pattengall. QB design run off to the right side. He breaks a tackle there at the 15, dives his way to the 20-yard line, and a man right in his face right away. That was Connor Wilson. Just stiff-armed him to the left side, got him way out of the way first, and then trudged his way forward before being pushed hard out of bounds by Daniel Kramer, and that'll bring up second down in about 5 for the Red Devils. So Josiah Pattengall, he has been the workhorse so far today. That time out of what you could consider would be the Wildcats, since Willoughby is listed as the starter. We're going to say 6 on the scoreboard, and we'll go with them. Second down and 4 from their own 21-yard line. 2:47 to go. 14-8, Oberlin in front. Willoughby out of the shotgun, man on his hip, receiver out to the right side, almost a high snap. No, it's Pattengall handing it off here to Sowers. Sowers races it up the left side of the field, gets right to the sticks, and then pushed backwards. We'll say he picks up about 3, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 1. So Sowers with his first carry of the game goes there for about 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. 3-yard pickup, for Sowers. 2:17 and counting to go in the first quarter of play. Red Devils with a 14-0 lead, both on Josiah Pattengall running touchdowns, one from 64, the other from 1 yard out after the Red Devils got the short field and took care of it. Out of the shotgun here. Receiver out to the right, man on his hip, takes the snap. It's Pattengall handing it off to Sowers, got some running room, got the first down, dives his way towards the 30-yard line before he'll be wrapped up and brought down there, so it'll move the sticks as he takes it from the 24 out to almost the Red Devil 30. So it'll be a pickup of 5 for Caden Sowers and a first down for the Red Devils. So 1:48 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. Red Devils with the football, 14-8. 64-yard touchdown run to start it out for the Red Devils. Then Pattengall with a 1-yard TD run just a few seconds after that. It'll be Pattengall out of the shotgun again here. He's got a man on his hip, that's Sowers. One receiver out to the right, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. QB run off the right side. He's got some running room. Lowers his shoulder, still on his feet at the 35, to the 40 as he trucked a man on his way across the 40-yard line into Dighton territory. Man, oh man, he made that look easy. And Pattengall again comes up big for the Red Devils. Being the lower man on that one as he faced the Dighton Hornet one-on-one right there to the outside after a pickup of about 3 and just trucked his defender, carried a defender with him across the 40-yard line, and the Red Devils will take it from the 29 to the 39, and it'll bring up first down. So a pickup of 12 on that run for Josiah Pattengall for another Red Devil first down. 56 seconds and counting to go in the first quarter of play. It'll be Pattengall out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right. Sowers off to his left. Sends a man in motion, takes a snap, looking to throw, out in the flat. Sowers with a catch. He's wrapped up in the backfield. No! Jukes a defender, gets out across the line of scrimmage, and maybe gained a yard. How about that for the young freshman? Caught it with about 3 men just dodging him down there in the backfield. He was able to juke one of them and dive across the sticks for a pickup of a yard. That'll bring up first down. Pattengall with his first pass of the season, and it goes for a yard. There to Caden Sowers, who had a 4-yard touchdown catch last week, but it came from Gage Willoughby. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. We'll see if the Red Devils can take it all the way down or if they're going to get the 5-second warning. Out of the shotgun set, it'll be Pattengall. Sowers on his hip, sends him out into the left. Now he's looking to throw it. Has Tyler Rossmeyer wide open. The pass is picked off by Kramer at the 25-yard line as he races back up the Oberlin sideline of the 40. And it's the first Red Devil turnover of the game, and it's picked off at the 25 by the ball-hawking free safety, Daniel Kramer. He had Tyler Rossmeyer wide open on a little quarter pattern, but that's how the first quarter will come to a close. 1 quarter down here from Oberlin. It is Oberlin in front, 14-8. This is Oberlin Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where we get ready to start our second quarter of play. The Red Devils out in front, 14-8, but it's coming off of an INT. First down and 10 here. Kramer looking back to throw, was still wanting to heave it. Now he takes off on the run across the 40 to the 35. Jukes the defender there after they started first down and 10 from the Oberlin 39-yard line there. And so the Red Devils had a good drive going there, did it with the rushing attack, and then the one time that they tried to throw it once there, but then and got about a yard on it. Then they tried to throw it again. Had Tyler Osmeyer kind of open on a corner route, but Kramer came in, read the quarterback's eyes, and he got a pick. That'll bring up second down and 5 here for the Hornets. After the 5-yard scramble from Daniel Kramer. He's out of the shotgun again. Receiver out to either side. Kramer sends a man in motion right to left. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. QB run up the middle. He's met in the backfield, and then finishing him off will be Rustin Bailey. Man, he came in like a hornet, you could say, and finished him off from his linebacker spot. Man, oh man, Rustin Bailey with a huge hit right there to force him right back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up third down and 5. So 3rd and 5. Ball on the Oberlin 35-yard line here for the Hornets. Kramer looking at the wristband after running the play out of the huddle. Hornets facing another third down. The Red Devils have been doing a good job getting them to the third downs, but trying to get them off the field, that's been the big issue. Out of the shotgun, Kramer, 2 receivers to the right. Man on his hip, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw it over the middle of the field. The pass is overthrown way over the top of everybody. Kramer hits the deck hard as he was just mashed in the backfield by Caden Sowers and Tyler Osmeyer. You could say crunched back there. And with 11:02 to go, it'll bring up 4th down and 5 and decision time for Coach Ken Simon of the Dighton Hornets. So 4th down and 5, 11:02 to go here in the first half of play. Red Devils in front by 6, 14-8. Oberlin looking to go 2-0 for the first time since 2021. Those were the first 2 wins of head coach Brendan Hardwick's career here at Oberlin. So he'd love nothing more to add a couple more here in 2024 and start 2-0 with a big win over Dighton. And they're 1 quarter down with it. 14-8 out of the shotgun. Kramer, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man on his hip, sends a man into motion, left to right across the line, takes the snap. QB run, no, he's still looking to throw over to the right side. He's in trouble, cuts back, reverses 3 at the 40, has a man, and he's wide open. It's Wilson at the 20, 15, 10, and he's finally wrestled down and out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Red Devils missed their chance to get him off the field. Daniel Kramer with a 30-yard pass and catch. This one goes to Connor Wilson. And so that'll bring up first down and goal here for the Hornets. Hornets going after the score and the lead. If they can get the 2-point conversion, they'd have a 2-point lead. 10:51 to go in quarter number 2, 14-8. First down and goal. They'll officially mark out of the 7-yard line. Kramer out of the shotgun, man on either hip. Kramer taking a long time, gets the snap, looking, QB design, run up the middle. He's met at the goal line and pushed backwards. They'll say to about just got across the 5, actually, but he was met pretty close to the goal line and forced backwards. I think it was Josiah Pattengall or Caden Sowers that met him right there before the goal line. He's able to pick up a couple. It'll bring up second down and goal. So Daniel Kramer officially with a pickup of 4 there. They'll mark the ball at the 3. Second down and goal at the 3-yard line for the Hornets. 14-8. Red Devils in front with 10:22 to go in quarter number 2. Out of the shotgun here, it'll be a Wildcat snap for Von Lindrod. Von Lindrod takes the snap, runs it right up the middle. He's met by the Red Devil defense. He's going nowhere. Pushed backwards 2 yards. And the Red Devils will force a 3rd and goal. 10:06 to go here in quarter number 2. And a huge stop right there. Von Lindrod had nowhere to go right from the get-go on that Wildcat snap. They say he ends up losing 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal for the Hornets from the 5-yard line. 9:50 and counting to go. See what Ken Simon and those Dighton Hornets want to do here. Kramer will go under center this time. It'll be I formation. Price at the tip of the I. In between him and Kramer is Von Linrod. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling out to his right. Has Wilson wide open for the touchdown, and he's in from 5 yards out. Just a little PA boot, and they got it to make it 14-14. PA pending here for a chance at the lead. So Daniel Kramer from 5 yards out here. It's Connor Wilson for his second touchdown of the game. And so we'll see what Dighton wants to do now here. 14 all, 9:28 to go. This is huge for the Red Devils. They can come up with a stop here. It'll be Kramer out of the shotgun. 2 receivers off to the left. Has a man behind him. Sends a man to motion left to right across the line. Takes the snap. QB run up the middle. And did he get in? I think he might be short. No, he didn't get in. Kramer was met at the line of scrimmage by the linebacker core for the Red Devils. Rustin Bailey, Josiah Pattengall, a couple of others forced backwards. So the Red Devils keep it a tie with 9:28 to go in the second quarter of play. It's 14 all here from Oberlin. This is Oberlin Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where so far we have got a great game going on for you. Might have to buckle up your seatbelts for the rest of it. 14-14. Each team has had their chances, and each team has had a couple of turnovers that I'm sure they'd like back. Dighton on the kickoff, just not going after the football. Oberlin picked it up at the 14-yard line and scored. And then Oberlin, after putting a great drive together that got him into Dighton territory, an interception that Dighton turns in to 6 points, but Oberlin keeps him out of the end zone for a 2-point conversion. And we're tied up at 14 apiece. 9:28 to go in the second quarter of play. And back there deep to receive it is Christian Smith, Titus, and Gage Willoughby. High end-over-end kick that'll bounce right to the goal line and roll all the way out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Oberlin will get the ball first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. So the Red Devils, their second drive here that has started at 15. They had one that started a little in front of that. And one play, 2 cuts for Josiah Pattengall, 64 yards and a touchdown. And then Oberlin got it to the 14 after the miscommunication from the Hornets on the kickoff and tied it up just as quick. So it's 14-14, 9:28 to go here in the first half of play. Oberlin back out of the football field on the offensive side here. Pattengall will be the quarterback again. He'll go out of the shotgun. He's got Caden Sowers on his hip, a receiver out to either side. Pattengall takes the snap, QB run right up the middle. He's wrapped up and brought down, but does pick up a few yards as he gets it out across the first down marker. It gets it out across the line of scrimmage, almost near the 20-yard line after a nice pickup of about 4, and it'll bring up second down and 6. And wait for the official spot here. Josiah Pattengall has been the workhorse so far for the Red Devils. He's got 8 carries for 98 yards and a pair of touchdowns. He'll be the quarterback again. He's got Sowers on his left hip, a receiver out to either side. Pattengall out of the shotgun, takes the snap and almost went over his head. Now he's just got to take off and run off the left side. He's able to break a couple tackles, still on his feet. Kramer finally has to come in to finish him off, and he was able to pick up a yard, and head coach Ken Simon is not liking that at all as he is halfway out on the field yelling at his defense saying, we got to wrap up and tackle. Coach Hardwick liking it, though, after he kind of just went into scramble mode. 8:29 to go. Picks up 2 on that just scramble, and it'll bring up 8. It'll bring up third down and 5. 8:20 to go here in the second quarter. 14-14. Oberlin trying to go on a nice long drive here to end the quarter and go into the break up. See if they can do it. Pattengall again will be the quarterback. He goes out of the shotgun. He's got Sowers on his hip. One receiver out to the right. Willoughby there in the backfield. Takes the snap, looking, throws out, and the pass almost picked off again as he was looking for Tyler Osmeyer across the middle of the field. And once again, the ball hawking Daniel Kramer was in there to almost pick it off. It'll bring up 4th down and 5. So decision time here for Coach Hardwick, and it looks like he's going to run out there and put the punt team on. So he's had Patton Gall go back there and be the quarterback the past couple of drives. And the Red Devils, consequentially on a couple of those drives, a turnover here and now a punt. And so back to kick this one away will be Caden Sowers. Kramer will receive it just across the 25-yard line. Here's the snap and the punt. It's a nice spinner from Sowers that Kramer will take just across the 25. Jukes out Osmeyer to the 30, 35-yard line. Cuts back at the 40. Still got some running room down the sideline to the 30. Spins off a man and will be pushed out of bounds. It was the punter, Caden Sowers, to come in and knock him out of bounds, but he was able to drudge his way across. Osmeyer was down there first, but just kind of got heavy-footed down there and was pushed out of bounds. So it'll bring up 1st down and 10 here for the Hornets, just across the 30 at about the 29. 7:52 to go in the first half of play, 14-all. Dighton has scored the last 2 touchdowns here. Weren't able to get it in for the 2-point conversion. Kramer out of the I formation. Price at the tip of the eye, takes a snap, hands it off on Linrod, cuts across the 25, stiff arms a man, he's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, diving towards the end zone. Did he get in? No, they're going to call him just a bit short, maybe at the 1-yard line. So a huge pickup there for George Von Linrod. And on the just a little fullback trap right up the middle, he was able to cut back, and it was 7:42 to go here. It'll be 1st down and goal after 1 play. So George Von Linrod there with a 28-yard pickup. 1st down and goal for the Hornets from the 1-yard line. Kramer will go under center. He's got Price at the tip of the eye, takes the snap, QB sneak right up the middle, and he's in with a forward progress for the touchdown. So Daniel Kramer, on the stat book with a touchdown running now after 2 throwing, and it's 20-14 with 7:40 to go. So another big stop here coming for the Red Devils as they need to keep him out of the end zone and see if they can do it. Here's the snap. QB keeper Von Linrod throws it over the middle to Kramer for the 2-point conversion. So it's an even 8-point lead, 22-14. 7:40 to go here in the first half of play. We'll be back with more Red Devil football here on 101.1 KFNF. So the last 3 scores have went to the Dighton Hornets, and they have taken the lead 22-14 with 7:40 to go. Now we'll be kicking off to the Red Devils, who have a shot here to go down and tie the game. Oberlin led after the first quarter 14-6. But it's been back-to-back scoring drives for the Hornets after forcing a turnover on downs and getting an interception right as the first quarter came to a close. So the Red Devils trying to maybe get a little bit of something going here. And do have some bad news. Looks like Garrett Emick is off to the side getting looked at by the trainers. Hopefully he's going to be okay. And this kick will go out of the back of the end zone. And once again, Oberlin will have 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. As Emick, look, he's up, he's all good, but just sitting there and getting looked at. Hopefully everything's going to be okay with him. But the Red Devils will try to play without him, and he is a big presence there on the offensive line and especially on the defensive side of the football. 22-14, Dighton out in front. 7:40 to go in the second quarter of play. Oberlin will have the football. They're going to go out of the I formation again here. Gage Willoughby will be taking the snaps after Josiah over the past couple of drives has been running the quarterback spot. Willoughby out of the I formation. Takes the snap, and he might have fumbled the snap, picked it up, and just dives forward for a couple of yards. I don't know if that was a designed QB sneak there on the first play, but I guess that's how they'll go for it. And he does pick up a few yards behind his defense and was able to get behind his offensive line, and he's able to pick up 3. So to bring up 2nd down and 3 here for the Red Devils. Gage Willoughby with his first rushing attempt of the day. 2nd and 3 for the Red Devils at about the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Out of the I formation, Willoughby takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall trying to get to the outside, cuts back there. He's still got some running room. Trying to go after the ball was Kramer. He was able to hold on to it, takes it across the sticks for the first down. As he'll take it from about the 19 out to the 30. So a great pickup right there for Josiah Pattengall. So it'll be a pickup to the 29-yard line. So I'll say a pickup of 10 there for Josiah. So Oberlin has the football on the other side of the 40-yard line in their own territory. 6:22 to go. 1st down and 10 from the 29-yard line. Willoughby under center, takes the snap, hands it off, and they were trying to get Sowers with it. He's still on his feet before he's finally wrapped up and brought down. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage, but then he was able to break free and rushed it out to the right where he was swarmed again by the Hornets and put backwards. He loses 2 or 3 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd down and long here for the Red Devils. See what they want to do. So 2nd and long for the Red Devils. 5:54 to go in the first half of play. I'll say 2nd down and 12 after the loss of 2 there for Caden Sowers as they try to go a little fullback action there, and the Hornets read it. They got a 4-man front, and it is working good. Willoughby will go under center, out of the I formation again. Pattengall at the tip of the I, takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall goes to the outside. He's got some running room, cuts back at the 35, still on his feet at the 40 as he's dragging defenders across into Dighton territory before he's wrapped up and brought down to the 35-yard line. When in doubt, go to Josiah Pattengall as he takes it from the 27 all the way into plus territory at about the 35-yard line. So a pickup of 18 for Josiah Pattengall. He now has 11 carries on the night for 128 yards rushing. 5:16 to go in the second quarter of play. 22-14. Red Devils trying to go on a nice drive here, get into the end zone, and tie this thing up. Tyler Osmeyer will run the play into the huddle. 5:03 to go in the second quarter of play. It'll be Willoughby back there under center again. He's got Sowers directly behind him, and then off to the right is Pattengall. Willoughby under center, 4:47 to go. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling out to the right. QB keep, he's at the 30, and we got a flag out, probably holding as it comes from the back. And it was a great play design right there. So they say Willoughby maybe gained a yard, and holding will be called. So it'll go from the spot of the foul or where that flag is. So they say he gained about a yard, but they'll lose 10, and it'll bring up 1st down and 10 or so. As he actually got it out farther than that, crossed the 30, and made it out to about the 32. So he picked up 7 on the carry, but then loses some of it due to the penalty, the first for the Red Devils of the night. So it'll be 1st down and 20 for the Red Devils. On the other side of the 40 again. Willoughby out of the shotgun, takes the snap. QB run to the right side this time. He's got some running room off the right side, still keeping the feet going as he makes his way out across the 40-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down. So that they accepted the penalty, so the gained yardage there doesn't count towards Willoughby, but that one will. And it'll bring up, as he picks up about 5, it'll make it second down and 15. And they'll actually make it 14. 4:12 to go here in the second quarter of play. 22-14. Red Devils with the football, just a hair across the 40-yard line into Dighton territory, but backs kind of up against the wall here. They're taking a long time getting the plays in. They're already getting the 10-second here. Willoughby taking his time. He'll go out of the shotgun. Now he's getting the count. He's got to get this snap off. Willoughby surveying the defenders, and we're going to have a delay of game penalty. And so that'll move them back again. And the Red Devils the past 2 times, Willoughby looking around like he didn't even know, but the past 2 times they have taken a long time getting that play in from the sideline. And so that'll bring up second down and 19 now. So a holding penalty to start there. And now a delay of game penalty, and Dighton has got Oberlin right where they want him. The Red Devils got to draw up something good here. Second down and 19, 3:36 to go in the second quarter. Willoughby will go out of the shotgun. Sowers on his hip. Takes the snap. QB run off to the right side. Willoughby still looking to run. Now he cuts back there. Still on his feet to the 40 as he dives across there. So he picks up that yardage that he just got before the delay of game penalty. And it'll bring up third down and 15 or 14 or so. And we got a timeout on the field taken by the Red Devils. So we'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors of today's game. Aqua Shield Roofing, Creative Collision, Colligan of Oberlin, Decatur Co-op, Decatur County Beef, Decatur Health, Farm Credit of Western Kansas, FNB Bank of Oberlin, and Frederickson Insurance Agency. Big thank you to all of them for helping us support Oberlin Red Devil Athletics here on 101.1 KFNF. So Willoughby with another gain of 6 there, and he kind of gets the yardage back that he lost, that the Red Devils lost on the delay of game penalty. So they have 3rd and 13 from the 39-yard line of Dighton with 3:23 to go. The sticks sit right at the 35-yard line, and this is where you need kind of Tyler Rossmeyer to come up big, somebody in the receiving game here. And we'll see what Coach Hardwick wants to do, maybe try to get half of it back on a little run play. But the Red Devils, desperate need of some positive yardage here after the drive got going really well on a couple of Josiah Pattengall runs, who has had himself quite the night so far already with 2 touchdowns and 128 yards rushing. The Red Devils kind of went a different way here, giving them a little bit of break with Gage Willoughby running it out to the outside either time. 22-14, 3:23 to go here in the first half of play. So the Red Devils trot back out onto the football field. Ball placed at the 39-yard line of Dighton. The Hornets, they know it's 2-down territory here. So you got to get through the next 2 downs. And we'll see what Coach Hardwick wants to do. Maybe try to get half of it back on this play and then go for the sticks on 4th down. Or is he going to try to go for it all here? Willoughby will go out of the shotgun. He's got Sowers on his hip. Takes the snap, hands it off. This is Sowers off the left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 35. Cuts back there. Flags all the way around. 3 of them down. And we'll see. Maybe the Red Devils will get luckier and have some offsetting penalties. Or do the Red Devils have some holds there on the perimeter? That was something that the Red Devils kind of stressed this week was the perimeter blocking. And looks like we're going to have a penalty on the Hornets because the white hat was looking at Hardwick. But now he's pointing at Ken Simon. So there's holding on the Red Devils. And that'll mark them back 10 more yards, and it'll make it 3rd down and 23. So the name of this drive is the penalty drive. 3 penalties for the Red Devils, culminating in 25 yards going the other way. Bring up 3rd down and 23. The sticks sit at the Dighton 25-yard line. The Red Devils are at their own 30. Out of the shotgun, Willoughby takes the snap, rolling out to his right. It's Pattengall throwing to Willoughby, actually, and it'll be out of the reach, and it'll bring up 4th down. So the Red Devils kind of squander that drive, and hopefully they're able to get it back there in the second half. Just some penalties there that kind of force that drive to go the other way. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Red Devils, and they call it 24 on the scoreboard. Sowers will be back to punt. It was Kramer that got such great yardage back on the punt the last time. He stands at about the 15-yard line of his own. Sowers will punt it away from the Red Devil 20. It's a low snap. Sowers with some time. Now he's looking, punts it high, end over end. Kramer will take the fair catch right at about the 21. And Osmeyer was trying to get out of the way there of Kramer. And luckily he did, or else there could have been some kick-catch interference. But 3:06 to go here in the second quarter. It is Oberlin down 22-14, and they'll give it back to the Hornets. So the Red Devils there, 3 penalties on that drive, culminating in 25 yards. And that's something Coach Hardwick's going to look at. Hope that doesn't happen again. Got to limit those mistakes. That's what we kind of talked about with them in the pregame show. 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils for the Hornets. Just on the other side of the 20 at the 18. Takes a snap, fakes the QB sneak. Now he's wrapped up in the backfield. Kramer able to get out of it. And now there's a flag that'll come in. Coming there to get him right away was Theo Butterfield. And then finishing it off was Josiah Pattengall. We'll see what the yardage is going to be, and it's going to be holding on the Hornets, and that'll move them backwards. So the Red Devils will take that one. Josiah Pattengall doing a pretty good job there to finish off the tackle. Theo Butterfield came in as well and started it. 2:59 left in the first half, 22-14. It'll make it 1st down and 20 for the Hornets, and they're going to back them up inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line. Dighton with just their 2nd penalty of the day. And 1st down and 20 for the Hornets from the 9-yard line after it was a QB design run of the fake jet option for Kramer. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right, man on his hip. Kramer sends a man in motion left to right across the line, takes the snap, QB run up the middle this time. He's got some running room, gets out across the 10, making his way near the 15 before he's wrapped up and brought down by Butterfield again, and that'll bring up 2nd down with 2:48 left here in the first half of play. So he gets about half of it back, gain of 5. It'll make it 2nd down and 15. Kramer with his 8th carry already for 23 yards. 110 on the ground, pretty balanced as well. Von Linrod with 54, Kramer with 23, and Price, who they really went to heavily on the first drive, haven't gone back to him a lot. He's got 33 yards. Kramer will go out of the shotgun here. 2nd down and 15. Nobody in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Kramer takes the snap, looking to throw. Pumps. Now he throws. Has a man out in the flat. That's Wilson. Pass caught right at the sticks. And now will make his way out across the 30-yard line. Did he have enough to pick up the 1st down? It was just kind of a levels play there with him and another wide receiver on the outside. And he was forced out of bounds right at the sticks. It's actually going to bring up 3rd down. So a pickup of 14 through the air there for Kramer, but they needed 1 more yard. Wilson has been his target tonight. 4 catches for 69 yards and a couple of touchdowns. 3rd down and 1 for the Hornets. 2:06 to go in quarter number 2. Kramer will go under center of the I formation. QB sneak off the left side. He's got the 1st down and a couple more. And so the Hornets will get some room to work with 2:03 to go before the half. Up 22-14, trying to punch in a late touchdown. Ken Simon not wanting a timeout because the clock stops there as they move the change. Now it starts running again as it ticks under 2 minutes left. Kramer will go out of the shotgun again. He's got 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Out of the shotgun, nobody in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Kramer looking to throw all the time. Throws out in the flat. Caught by Von Linrod for about 7 before he's pushed out of bounds there by Talon Savage on the far side of the field and Rustin Bailey, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Daniel Kramer without an incompletion so far today as well. 7 of 7 for 87 yards. 1:44 to go. And the big thing there was he got out of bounds. They're actually going to say he only picked up about 5 through the air there. I thought it was closer to 7. Von Linrod with his 3rd reception. 2nd down and 5. Kramer out of the shotgun again. Same formation. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Kramer takes the snap, looking, quick throw. This is Von Linrod right at the sticks, turns around and gains a couple of more yards after that as well before he's ushered out by Savage and Bailey again. And so the sticks move, and the Hornets are into Red Devil territory as they take it from their own 31 to across the 40-yard line at about the 36. Gain of 13 there through the air. Kramer out of the shotgun again. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Takes the snap. Looking to throw as a man out in the flat. Pass is caught out there and making his way. That's Rylan Price. Pass was caught right at about the 30. He made his way towards the sticks. And did he get enough to pick up the first down? And they're going to say yes. So he got 10 there. So it's a gain of 13 and then a gain of 10. That's Price's first reception of the day, and Dighton just making their way down the field on short, simple passes, keep it in front of the Red Devils secondary. First down and 10 here for the Hornets from the 25-yard line. Kramer to the shotgun, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Now we get a timeout of the football field that'll be taken by the Red Devils. 1:19 to go here before the halftime break. 22-14, Hornets out in front. We'll take a break. Be back with more Red Devil football here on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Oberlin. 1:19 to go before each team will head to the locker rooms for their halftime adjustments. And Dighton has just been methodically making their way down the field with some short passes here. And Daniel Kramer has hit a couple of different receivers, but he is now 9 of 9 for 112 yards. Out of the shotgun is Kramer, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, still looking. Now will throw a long deep ball into the end zone, and it's caught by Von Linrod. He came back, went around Savage, and was able to pick it out of the air for the touchdown from 26 yards out. And just like that, it is now 28-14 Hornets. Savage was in coverage and had Von Linrod blanketed, but Von Linrod just stopped, and Savage kept running. He came back to the football and was able to get it. 26-yard touchdown pass for Daniel Kramer, his third of the day. And so now trying to make it 30-14 in a 16-point lead, a true two-possession game with a couple of two-point conversions. Kramer will go out of the shotgun. Red Devil faithful trying to get loud. Kramer with two receivers to the left, sends a man in motion left to right, takes the snap, rolling out to his right. He'll be wrapped up in the backfield and brought down. Caden Sowers came back there to get him, and he leaves it at a 14-point game, 28-14. 1:09 to go here before the break. We'll take a break with them. 28-14, Dighton in front here on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Oberlin. A 26-yard pass and catch from Daniel Kramer to George Von Linrod. Third touchdown pass of the day for Daniel Kramer. And it's 28-14 with 1:09 to go. As Dighton, after Oberlin got out to a 14-0 lead, has come back with the last 4 scores and has taken a 28-14 lead. But the Red Devils just need 2 touchdown plays. As here's a high end-over-end kick that'll be received there by Sowers right at about the 5, cuts up at the 10 to the 15, still on his feet to the 20 to the 25 before he's wrapped up and brought down. First time the Red Devils have returned a kick today, and they get it out across the 25, almost to the 30, so some good field position for the Red Devils here with 1:02 to go in the second quarter of play. So 28-14, 1:02 left in the second quarter. The last Red Devil drive was one marked by penalties. They had 3 penalties, culminating in 25 yards for the Red Devils, and at one point had a 4th down and 24 to work with. So just had to punt it away after the drive started out so good. And here they'll have it, 1st down and 10 from their own 28. It'll be Willoughby under center, I formation. Pattengall at the tip of the eye. Takes the snap. Pattengall cuts back up the middle. He's got some running over the 35. Still on his feet to the 40, and the flag will come in. And this could go against the Hornets as well, as Pattengall was trying to spin off everybody. And we'll see here who this is going to go against. And is it against the Red Devils? No, we got a face mask that'll be called on the Hornets. And so that'll move the ball forward. Pattengall took it from the 28 to about the 35, so a pickup of 7. And then you can tack on a few more there at the end of the run. And so they say he actually got out to about the 40. They're going to take this ball all the way to inside the 30 at the 25-yard line. How about that? So Pattengall picks up 12 there on the run, and then another 15 gets tacked on because of the face mask, and the Red Devils are in business here on this drive towards the end of the half. Out of the I formation again, 1st down and 10 from the Dighton 25. It's a pitch out to Pattengall. He's at the 25, trying to get back to the 20. Still on his feet there as he gets across the 20, met by 6 Dighton Hornets before finally they call forward progress at the 19-yard line with 42 seconds left. Oberlin will have 2nd down and about 6 here after the pickup of 4 from Pattengall. 30 seconds to go. Oberlin's got to get something going here with 30 seconds. Down under 30 seconds now. Sowers will run in the play. Oberlin, I think, has one more timeout left here in the half. 19 seconds left. Willoughby will go under center here with 15 ticks left. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, still looking. He launches a ball into the end zone. It's caught by Tyler Rossmeyer for a touchdown. Red Devils from 19 yards out. Willoughby threw it up as a prayer, and Rossmeyer at over 6 feet comes down with it, and the Red Devils have cut it down to an 8-point lead. Tyler Rossmeyer jumping over the top of Daniel Kramer for the TD from 19 yards out. And now the Red Devils have a chance to make it a 6-point game with a huge 2-point conversion here. They're not going away. Huge touchdown pass from Gage Willoughby to Tyler Rossmeyer. Willoughby runs up here to the 2-point conversion line. He'll go out of the shotgun. Pattengall on his hip to the left. Sowers in the backfield with him, but flexed off of the line. 7.3 seconds to go. The snap, the handoff, it's up the middle. Pattengall diving. Did he get in? No! They're going to mark him just a bit short. I don't know. They say his knee down at the half-yard line. And so the game remains an 8-point game. 28-20, Tyler Rossmeyer reaches up out of the air and comes down with a 19-yard touchdown pass. 7.3 seconds left here in the first half. We'll take a break. Be back with the end of the first half here on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where the Red Devils go down and score. They get a little help with a face mask call, but then Gage Willoughby throws up a 19-yard touchdown pass to Tyler Osmeyer. And just like that, the Red Devils are back within 8 after the two-point conversion comes up just a bit short here. It'll be Gus Emick to kick this one off as Garrett has sadly left still on the field there, but won't be playing much. Here's the kick. It's a high and overhand kick that Kramer will take at the 20. Kramer cutting back there before he's wrapped up and brought down with 3 seconds to go. And Kramer came back. He was on the kick line and ran all the way back the other way to get that one out of the thin air. So 3.1 seconds to go. We'll see if Dighton just wants to kneel this or if they got a shot here for a Hail Mary, as they scored on a long touchdown pass their last time out after just working their way down the field with ease. 28-20, 3.1 seconds to go in the first half. Red Devils down by 8. Willoughby with a 19-yard touchdown pass to Tyler Osmeyer. Tyler catches his first one of the season after catching 4 last year. Out of the shotgun, Kramer, 2 receivers to the right. Man on his hip in the backfield, 3.1 seconds left. Motions a man, fakes the handoff. Kramer's up the middle of the football field, the 20, the 25, to the 30. He's got blockers downfield, cutting back there, still on his feet as he makes his way out to the 40-yard line before it'll be finally wrapped up and brought down. A 20-yard gain on the final play of the half. Red Devils able to pick him up, and we head to the locker rooms here from Smick Memorial Field. It is Oberlin down by 8 to the Hornets, 28-20. We'll take a quick break. Come back with your halftime numbers. Oberlin down by 8 here at the break, 28-20. This is Oberlin Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where the Red Devils are out in front, 28-20. The Dighton Hornets out in front here at the break. Do apologize about that. Dighton out in front at the break, 28-20. But the Red Devils with a late touchdown, and they'll get the ball to start the second half with a chance to tie it up. Let's take you through our first half numbers. We'll start here with the scoring. Oberlin opened up the scoring in the first quarter of play with 7:43 to go. Josiah Pattengall on the first play from scrimmage for the Red Devils took a couple of cuts and broke off for a 64-yard touchdown run. The two-point conversion would come up short, though, and Oberlin would have a 6-0 lead. Then, after Oberlin would kick the ball off, it would take a funny hop, and the returner for the Hornets in Romer just kind of roamed around. It looked for the ball and didn't pick it up, and instead Oberlin picked it up. It was a live ball, so Oberlin got the ball at the 14-yard line. A couple of plays later, Josiah Pattengall punches in his second touchdown of the game, this time from 1 yard out with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go, and Oberlin leads 14-0. But then Dighton would score over the next 4 possessions after they would pick off Josiah Pattengall towards the tail end of the first quarter. They would punch in a touchdown just before that, though, with about 2 minutes and 54 seconds, as Daniel Kramer would hit Connor Wilson, for the touchdown from 20 yards out. Two-point conversion would be good, and it'd be 14-8. Then Oberlin would get the ball back. They'd be driving before Daniel Kramer would pick off a Josiah Pattengall pass. They would use that short yardage they had from about the 30-yard line in. Kramer would then hit Wilson for a 5-yard touchdown pass this time. Two-point conversion would be no good, though, and we'd be knotted up at 14 apiece. Oberlin would give the ball back to the Dighton Hornets a couple of plays later, and then with 7:40 to go in the second quarter of play, Daniel Kramer would run it in from 1 yard out to put the Hornets in front 22-14 after he would hit Von Linrod. After Von Linrod would hit Kramer on the two-point conversion pass. 22-14 with 7:40 to go. Then not a lot of scoring as Oberlin had a nice big long drive in there, but it got just knotted up with some penalties, and forcing a 4-and-out and then a punt would be the Hornets. They would get the ball just across the 20-yard line and would just pick away at the defense going all the way down the field. And then Daniel Kramer would throw up a prayer to George Von Linrod in the end zone. And Von Linrod, who was just smashed in coverage by Talon Savage, but he would just be able to push Savage enough to get around him, jump up in the air, come back to the football, and score a 26-yard touchdown pass. But the two-point conversion run would be no good. It would be 28-14. Oberlin would get the ball back, start a good drive. They would get some help after Pattengall would get a nice 17-yard run, and then they would add 15 more onto that after a face mask, so put them deep in the heart of the Hornet territory. Willoughby to Osmeyer with just 7.3 seconds remaining would hit him for a 19-yard touchdown pass to make it 28-20. So that's where we stand. Oberlin outscoring Dighton in the first quarter, 14-8. Dighton returning the favor the second, outscoring the Red Devils 20-6. Take you through our individual numbers. We'll start with Dighton. Ryland Price on the night with 5 carries for 33 yards. Daniel Kramer, 8 carries, 23 yards and a touchdown. George Von Linrod with 6 carries and 54 yards tonight. Daniel Kramer on the night, a perfect 10 of 10 passing for 138 yards. And receiving wise, Connor Wilson on the night with 4 catches for 69 yards. Ryland Price, 1 catch for 10 yards. George Von Linrod with 5 catches for 59 yards. Connor Wilson with 2 touchdown catches. George Von Linrod with 1. Just 1 turnover tonight for the Dighton Hornets. Individually for the Oberlin Red Devils, Josiah Pattengall, 13 carries in the first half for 144 yards. That's what you hear usually at the end of the half sometimes, but he has it in the first half as well as a pair of touchdowns. Caden Sowers, 3 carries for 6 yards. Gage Willoughby, 3 carries for 15 yards. Gage Willoughby, 1 pass for 19 yards and a touchdown. Josiah Pattengall, he is 1 of 4 on the night for just 1 yard and an interception. Osmeyer with 1 catch for 19 yards. Caden Sowers with 1 catch for 1 yard. Stats summary, Oberlin on the night with 19 carries total for 165 yards, 5 passes for 20 yards for a total of 24 plays for 185 yards. Turnovers on the night, they just have one. They have 3 penalties for 25 yards. Dighton on the night, they have a total of 29 plays total, 19 of them coming on the ground for 110 yards, 138 through the air on 10 passes, and a total of 248 yards at the break with 1 turnover. They have 3 penalties for 30 yards. Been back and forth. It is going to be a wild one to the finish, so make sure you stick around. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, have some scores from around the state, and then it's second half action. Dighton in front here at the break, 28-20. It's Oberlin Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Hi, everybody. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field. We're at the break. It's Dighton in front, 28-20, as we'll give you some scores from around the state of Kansas here at halftime. Norton on top of Hayes TMP, 13-6. Lakeside all over Stockton, who Oberlin will play later in the year as Stockton in their district. Oberlin will be playing Stockton on the road this season after facing them at home last year. They'll be playing them on Friday, October 11th. So still a couple of weeks away, over a couple of weeks away from that one. But Lakeside all over Stockton right now, 40-0. Other scores from around the state. Victoria on top of Central Plains, kind of in a surprising score, 40-12 at the break there. Other halftime scores, looks like that's about all I've got at the moment, 8-man wise. Cunningham on top of Peabody Burns, 54-6. Marmaton Valley all over Yates Center, final at the half, 72-8. So that's some of those halftime scores from around the state of Kansas. If we get a few more here, be able to report them to you. But just a few that you should know. We do have some into first quarter scores maybe to go through, as well as a lot of games still maybe making their way into the halftime break. St. John and Ness City knotted up at 8 apiece after the first quarter of play. Logan Palco on top of La Crosse, 22-8. West Elk on top of Oxford, 14-12. Some other scores here. That's about all I got, folks. As just a few there to report along here at the break from across the state of Kansas. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have second half action here from Smick Memorial Field. It is Red Devils 20, Dighton 28. It's Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field. We're at the break. It is Dighton in front, 28-20. What a first half we had. A roller coaster of emotions. Oberlin out with an early 14-0 lead, but Dighton comes back just as strong. You knew they were going to get their time on the field and score some points, and they did just that as they have a 28-20 halftime lead. Oberlin taking a little bit longer coming out of the huddle. Do have to report one injury. Garrett Emick not going to be able to make his way back onto the field after he suffered an apparent injury there in the first half. So all the prayers go out to him. Hopefully he's going to be okay and be able to make his way back in the later weeks of the season. No, Garrett will. He's a tough kid, and I'm sure just got a little bit dinged up there. But 28-20 here at the break between Dighton and Oberlin. And, man, what a first half. Oberlin, they're couple of drives that I'm sure they would like to have back. That interception where they had everything kind of going their way, threw it over the middle. They were looking for Tyler Rossmeyer, just came up a little bit short to him. But then the one where they had 3 penalties for 25 yards on the drive just didn't really go their way on that possession. And they were kind of backed up, had to punt, take away a couple of those, but that's how you're playing the what-if game there. But the Red Devils playing a tremendous first half as well. Josiah Pattengall on the ground has just been dominating the Dighton Hornets tonight. Seems like he'll get hit right in the backfield, break that tackle, then he'll get hit by the linebackers, break that tackle, and it's really been Daniel Kramer that has been the only guy to stop him. And the one time he got the 64-yard touchdown run, he was able to juke Kramer out and take it all the way to the house. So big props to Josiah Pattengall as the Red Devils come running back out on the football field. They just put up a couple of more minutes here before we get ready to start the second half of action. Dighton coming off of that big win last week when they took down Rawlins County 34-28. They put up 365 yards total. Had more rushing than passing. Right now they've got more passing than rushing, and Daniel Kramer has not thrown an incompletion. So he certainly has had a great day back there in the quarterback spot. And you can tell they're missing Garrett Emick a little bit in that sense, because you can tell Garrett, when he's not out there, that he's not getting rushed as hard. So Garrett is out there warming up here to start the second half, so maybe we'll be able to see him to start the second half of play. 28-20 here at the break. We'll take one more final break, and when we come back, we'll have football here from Oberlin. Dighton in front, 28-20 on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field. We're just about set and ready to go for our second half of action between the Oberlin Red Devils and the Dighton Hornets, as Dighton out to an early lead here in the second half, 28-20. Back and forth throughout the first, well, it was all Oberlin in the first quarter, and you could say all Dighton there in the second quarter, but Oberlin got some clearance with 7.3 seconds to go when Gage Willoughby flung it up into the air, and Tyler Rossmeyer somehow, some way came down with the football, and Gage kind of turned around and looked at Coach Hardwick, and he was like, hey, threw his hands up in the air. He's like, hey, that's why I throw it up to the big tight end, and that's what they need to do. They tried to get him, had him kind of wide open on a corner route earlier, but Pattengall just underthrew it a little bit, and Daniel Kramer was there to pick it off. And so now as we get ready to start the second half, Oberlin will get the football. So this is very key here because Oberlin scored to end the first half. Now can they score to start the second half, tie this thing up with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion? And there was an unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, they were walking that was kind of weird, the way that the official was out there. But they've got it teed up at the right spot. It looked like he signaled something and then walked the ball to the 40, and then he walked it back. Kind of weird. 28-20. And so, yeah, now he signals it again. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on the Red Devils. And so Dighton will be able to kick this thing away. And so they got called unsportsmanlike conduct because Oberlin did not come onto the field at the end of the halftime break, and they had to add a couple of more minutes for him. So that's why they get the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. But I'm sure, I don't want to say it was on purpose, but give him a couple of extra minutes there. And so here is the kick. It'll be a little pooch kick, and it'll be fielded right up front there. Coming up and fielding is Cohen Anderson, just falling right on top of that. And so the Red Devils will have the football, get a little better possession than if it went out of the back of the end zone. So it'll bring up first down and 10 for the Red Devils from the 20-yard line. So Oberlin just on the other side of the 20, first down and 10. They'll officially call it the 21 of the scoreboard. Willoughby will go under center, I formation. Here's the snap, handoff, off to the left side, getting some running room, still behind all the blocklers, making his way out to the 25-yard line. And that looked like Josiah Pattengall, and it was him. So Pattengall able to get a few yards there on the first carry for him. He has been the workhorse, and that's kind of what they want out of him this year. 4-yard pickup brings up second down and 6, 11:33 and counting in the third quarter. Red Devils down by 8, 28-20. They love nothing more to go on a long drive here and kind of force Dighton. I know we still got a whole nother quarter to play, but maybe force Dighton out of their heels a little bit. Out of the I formation again. Willoughby will go under center. Pattengall at the tip of the I. Sowers between them. Takes the snap. It's a pitch out to Pattengall. Pattengall rushing out to the outside. He's to the 25. Cuts the corner there. Gets out to the 30. And did he get enough for the sticks? Had to get to the 31. They'll say yes, he did get across it. And he made it all the way out to about the 32 or 33-yard line. So he definitely picked up 7, enough for the first down. And that'll bring up first down for the Red Devils with 11:06 to go here in the first quarter, here in the third quarter of play. 28-20, Dighton in front. Oberlin scored to end the first half. Now trying to start the second half with a bang as well. They say he got 7 out to the 32-yard line. Red Devils will come out. Willoughby will go under center. He's got Sowers directly behind him. Pattengall on Sowers' hip to the right. Willoughby under center to take the snap. He does. Hands it off to Sowers, who is met in the backfield. Now he's trying to reverse his field out to the left, and he'll lose quite a few yards on the play. The Red Devils have tried to run that a couple of times, and Sowers each time has been met in the backfield right away, and then has had to kind of try to reverse his field and has lost some yardage on that. Definitely lost some there as he takes him out back across the 20. They'll say he loses 4. And that'll bring up second down and about 14 for the Red Devils here with 10:37 to go in the third quarter of play. And Willoughby will again go under center. Line stacked out to the right. Pattengall at the tip of the I. Willoughby takes the snap, hands it off to Pattengall, who tried to rush it up through a hole that was closed right away by George Von Linrod along with the cornerback Rodrigo Ortiz. And now it'll bring up second down and 14 again, as they say he maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage, third down and 14. And so Brandon Hardaway going to have to go kind of maybe into the playbook here and find something for third and 14. 9:58 to go in the third quarter of play, 28-20. Willoughby will go under center. Pattengall is at the tip of the I. Line stacked out to the left this time. Willoughby calling the signals from under center. Sowers between him and Pattengall. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Pattengall. He's rushed, looking, throws it up over the middle. The pass is picked off. He was looking for Tyler Osmeyer down the middle of field, and coming in to pick that one off will be Jack Jenkinson, his second pick of the season, and Dighton will take over with the football just across their own 35-yard line at about the 36. So the second turnover tonight for the Red Devils, both of them being interceptions. And the Red Devils' chance there to maybe come out swinging in the second half comes up short on the interception, and they'll give the football back here to the Hornets. 9:40 to go in the third quarter, 28-20. Kramer out of the shotgun, man on either hip, takes the snap, hands it off. No, ball on the turf, picked up by Kramer. He's still on the run. He'll be wrapped up and brought down, got a yard, and man, the Red Devils could have used that. But the Red Devils were focused on Price, who got the football there and then took off towards the left, who didn't get the football, actually had lost it. Dighton had a couple of fumbles there in their first game against Rawlins County, and that one they almost fumbled. 9:15 to go. They say he got back, maybe gained a yard there. Yeah, that's what they're going to call it. Kramer does anyway. And so that'll bring up second down and 9 from the 36, 37-yard line of the Hornets. That's where they have the football. 8:57 to go here in the third quarter. 28-20, Hornets with a lead. Kramer out of the shotgun, two receivers to the right. Kramer sends a man in motion, right to left, takes the snap, hands it off to Von Linrod. He's blocked outside, got some running room. He's at the 30 to the 35 to the 40 before he's wrapped up and finally pushed out of bounds there into Red Devil territory, right at the sticks. And we might have a third down play, but it'll be third down in inches as he needed 9, picked up 8, and that'll bring up third down and 1 here for the Hornets with 8:25 to go in the third quarter of play. Each time it's been third down and short, it's been a QB sneak. See if head coach Ken Simon of the Hornets want to go somewhere else. And now they're going to bring out the chains to measure to see if this is going to be a true first down. The spot is all the way on the other side of the field, so those poor chain gang guys have to run all the way across the field. And they set it up here. There's some players in the way, and yeah, they're short. So it'll bring up third down. Great job bringing out the chain there to see. And now there's 3 officials huddled around it again, and again, they're going to redo it. I thought they just called it a third down. And they're going to just use it as a marker there to get the football right. It'll go on the left hash, and when I tell you this is inches, it is literally inches from being a first down. The nose of the football is maybe 3 inches away. So third and inches here for the Hornets. With 8:21 to go, they'll run up to the line, see if they want a Daniel Kramer QB sneak here again. That's what they've done the past couple of times on third and short. Now this is third and very short. So Kramer will go under center, I formation. And the snap, Kramer QB sneak, lowers the head, and he's able to get the first down. The chances of stopping that, especially when it's third and inches, are very tough. Even with the forward progress, no matter what, he's probably going to get a first down. But Kramer will take it because that adds a yard to his stat total tonight. And it'll be another first down here for the Hornets with 8:16 to go in the third quarter of play. 28-20. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun will be Kramer. Has a man directly behind him. That's Price. 2 receivers out to the left, none to the right. Sends a man in motion left to right across the line, and now we've got somebody that jumped on one side. Talon Savage is pointing towards the Hornets. The Hornets were pointing at the Red Devils. No one knows who jumped off sides except the guy that threw the penalty. And now he's going to call in the kind of line judge there to see who got it. Tyler Osmeyer just threw his hands up in the air, and he doesn't know. It's always a who's done it there. And are they just going to maybe pick up and they're going to call offsides on the Hornets. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty, which will be good for the Red Devils and make it 1st down and 15. Ken Simon looked like he might try to argue the call, but now he's just going to go out there and call the play here to Kramer, as it'll bring up 1st down and 15. Dighton tonight's 4th penalty for 35 yards. Started the half with a penalty. Oberlin took too long coming out of the locker room, so they got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on him. And that allowed Dighton to kick it off from the Oberlin 35-yard line. 28-20, 7:37 to go, 1st down and 15. Kramer out of the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, man on his hip, sends a man to motion left to right across the line. Kramer, and now we'll have another false start, and that one will be on Ryland Price, the running back. He took off. I think they were trying to go with a longer count, maybe drive Oberlin off signs, but that'll move him back 5 more yards, and it's 1st down and 20 for the Hornets. Now, tonight we have seen the Hornets get stuffed behind the sticks a couple of times, but find a way to get close enough to pick up a late 3rd down. Still 1st down, so it's 1st and 20 for the Hornets. Call it from their own 36-yard line. The sticks sit just across the Oberlin 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Kramer, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Kramer takes the snap, looking, throws it out of the flat, pass caught by Von Linrod, who cuts back. He's at the 35, out to the 40, crosses into Red Devil territory and picks up a good chunk of yardage there on 1st down to bring up 2nd down and a little more manageable here. Still behind the sticks, though, after a great pickup as he takes it from the 36 of Oberlin, from the 36 of his own to about the 39 for the Red Devils. So a pickup of 6. There, and the Hornets call it the 38, so maybe they'll say 7 there. Out of the shotgun is Kramer, 2 receivers to the right. Man directly behind him, sends a man in motion, right to left, fakes the jet sweep, now pitches it out to Price, who's at the 40, 35-30, 25-20, hurdles a man, and is able to make his way to the 20-yard line. Oh my goodness, Ryland Price. He was going no flight mode right there as he jumped over the top of the defender and was able to pick up the 1st down before he stepped out of bounds. And so he takes it from the 38 to about the Red Devil 22, a pickup of 16 on the ground there for Ryland Price. His first carry in a long while, and he showed the explosiveness. 28-20, 6:46 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Out of the I formation will go Kramer. At the tip of the eye is Price. Takes a snap. He fumbles the snap. Dives on top of it. Did he come up with it? Yes, he did. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So the Red Devils get it down on their side there. And it was 6:30 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter. Score remains 28-20. Red Devils took some time off the clock with their drive, but this Dighton drive has taken most of the 3rd quarter here. 28-20 in the 3rd quarter, 6:12 to go. 2nd down after the no gain there after Kramer fumbled the football but was able to dive on top of it. The I formation again. Price at the tip of the eye. Von Linrod between them. Here's the snap. It's a pitch out to Price. Price has got it. He's at the 25 to the 20. Turns the corner there. Makes his way to the 15 and is able to pick up a good chunk of yards as he makes his way just in front of the 15. Pickup of about 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down at about 4. 3rd down at about 4. So Ryland Price with a couple of carries here after that first quarter where he got most of the carries on the first drive was very quiet in the second. As they were throwing it a little bit more there in the 2nd quarter, now running it a little bit more again. 3rd down and 4 for the Hornets from the Red Devils 16-yard line. Kramer under center out of the I formation. Price at the tip of the eye. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling out to his right, still rolling. Now will take off on a run. He's got the 1st down, lowers his shoulder, and dives his way to the 10-yard line. Daniel Kramer had nobody open, so the Red Devils did a good job staying home, but then the QB contained because everyone was on their man, wasn't there, and that's just one of those things. You got to deal with one or the other, and the Red Devils didn't want to give up a score like their chances here as it brings up 1st down as they stick the ball just in front of the 10 at about the 9. So a pickup of 7 on that scramble from Daniel Kramer to bring up new sticks. Actually about 5, as they'll say it's at the 11. Out of the I formation again, Kramer takes a snap, handoff on Lindrod, met at the line. Tyler Rossmeyer will shove him back. Maybe a pickup of a yard, if anything, but Von Lindrod went off to the left, tried to cut back up the middle, and was forced right backwards. And so that'll bring up second down here for the Hornets. 2nd and 9 after the pickup of 1 from George Von Lindrod. Second down and 9 here. Out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Kramer off the left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 10, inside the 10, before he's wrapped up and brought down, and that will force another third down here. So third down and about 5 or 6 here. They're going to say 7, so he was only able to pick up 2, was Kramer, just on a QB design run. So third down and 7 for the Hornets from the 9-yard line. From inside the 10, actually. Yeah, they're going to call it the 8. 3rd and 7, 28-20, 4:04 to go. Kramer out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man on his hip, sends a man in motion, left to right across the line, takes the snap, rolling out to his right, still rolling, looking to throw. He's brought down and sacked, and he threw it away at the last second for his first incompletion. Theo Butterfield coming in to wrap him up and almost bring him down. Kramer at the last second got the football out. And are they going to say this is maybe a sack? No, they're going to say it was an incompletion. And Kramer with his first incompletion of the night. It brings up 4th down and 7. The sticks sit just in front of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So Kramer will run in the play. If the Red Devils can come up with a turnover on downs here, that would be huge. Down by 8 with 3:51 to go in the third quarter of play. Kramer will go out of the shotgun again. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Price on his hip of the backfield. 3-man lineman front. Kramer takes the shotgun snap, looking to throw. He does. Into the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Dropped in and out of the hands of Jack Jenkinson. He had him there as he beat his man on the outside, but Jenkinson couldn't look it all the way in, and the Red Devils stuff him back. It's a turnover on downs, and they'll get the ball at their own 8, but they keep the Hornets out of the end zone. 3:49 to go here in the third quarter. Huge defensive stand for Coach Hardwick and Coach Breath. And they had a big high five on the sideline as well. 28-20, 3:49 to go. Red Devils down by 8. They have the football from their own 8-yard line. It'll be Willoughby out of the shotgun as a man on his hip. That Sowers takes the snap. QB run off the right side. He's got some running room. Gets out across the 10, making his way near the 15 before he's wrapped up and brought down. So a great gain on first down there for the Red Devils. Pickup of maybe 4 or 5. And Gage Willoughby comes up huge to kind of force the pile to go the other way. Big turnover on downs. And Gage Willoughby with his 4th carry makes it a huge one. Pickup of 4. Make it 2nd down and 6 for the Red Devils. 3:24 to go in the third quarter of play. 28-20. Hornets in front. No scores in the third quarter after we had 48 points between each team in the first half. Willoughby out of the shotgun again. He's got a man on his hip. Willoughby takes the snap, QB run. No, it'll be a fake. Hands it off to Sowers. He's got some running room to the 15, out near the 20-yard line before he's wrapped up and brought down, but the ball popped out into the last second and able to wrap it back in and bring up the first down, taking it from the 12 to about the 19. Pickup of 7 there for Caden Sowers, who gets back some of that yardage he lost on the past couple of possessions he had it, as he now has 5 carries for 9 yards, a hard 9 yards on the night for him. 2:51 to go in the third quarter of play. Red Devils with a football, 1st down and 10 from the 19-yard line of their own. And they stare down that Hornet defense that has done a great job, other than the touchdown reception at the end of half, keeping him out of the end zone after the first quarter of play, in which they scored 14 points. Have only scored 6 since then. It'll be Willoughby under center. Pattengall at the tip of the eye. Sowers between them. Takes the snap. Pitches it out to Pattengall. Pattengall cutting back. He's got some running room. Now he's finally gobbled up, swallowed up, and brought down, but was still able to keep the feet moving and makes his way out to about the 25-yard line. So a pickup of 6. Made something out of nothing there, did Josiah Pattengall. And a pickup of 4 yards. They're going to call it 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Red Devils. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Red Devils still down 28-20. Only 3 possessions in the third quarter. 1 from Oberlin, 1 from Dighton, and 1 from Oberlin. So 2 total for the Red Devils here in the quarter. 1:46 and counting to go. Red Devils with a football, 2nd down and 5 from their own 25-yard line. Willoughby will go under center again this time. I formation look. Do have one receiver out to the right this time, though. Pattengall at the tip of the eye, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Willoughby looking to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, throws it downfield. As Tyler Osmeyer at the 35, lowers his shoulder at the 40. A huge pass and catch for Osmeyer. From Willoughby to Osmeyer, he threw the touchdown pass to him. Now he has a huge gain all the way out to the 40-yard line. They'll call it about the 38. So a pickup of 13 yards through the air. Gage Willoughby with a huge throw coming back after the INT that he just threw a couple of last drive. So 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils. 1:26 to go in the third quarter of play. 28-20. Garrett Emick running in the play, and I mentioned there at half we might not see Garrett again, but he has been playing the second half, so that's great to see. Tough kid making his way back out of the field, out of the I formation again. Red Devils with the football, 1st down and 10 from their own 38. Here's the snap. Willoughby hands it off to Pattengall, gets to the outside, gets across the 40, diving his way near the 45-yard line before he's stopped by the Hornets secondary, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here after the pickup of 4, and Josiah not getting as many chunks as he has throughout the game, but he's still picking up a good chunk of yards. Picks up 6 there to bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Red Devils. Sticks sit just in front of the 30-yard line at about the 32, you can call it. 2nd down and 4. 52 ticks left in the third quarter of play. Red Devils kind of taking their time getting this play in here, as they're wanting to go on a nice, long, time-consuming drive. Pattengall at the tip of the eye. Willoughby under center, takes the snap, hands it off. Josiah got some running room. He's at the 35, but then he's wrapped up and brought down. Did he get back to the line of scrimmage? Daniel Kramer flying in from his safety spot was able to get him wrapped up, and they say he got to the 35, so he's able to pick up a yard, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 3. So 3rd and 3 here for the Red Devils with 16 seconds to go, and Coach Hardwick might be content on letting this thing drain all the way down and send it to quarter number 4. And with 3 seconds left, that's what they're going to do. So the third quarter will come to a close. After 48 combined points in the first half, we get none in the third quarter. After 3 here from Smick Memorial Field, it is Dighton 28, Oberlin 20 here on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where we're set and ready to go for quarter number 4, where the Red Devils are down by 8, 28-20. As there was a couple of other teams playing tonight, Kansas and Kansas State. The Jayhawks in front of UNLV, 20-16 with 6:52 to go in the fourth quarter there from Lawrence. And then from Manhattan, starting a little bit later, was Kansas State and Arizona. K-State in front there, 14-7 with 12:57 to go in quarter number 3. So not only do we have Kansas High School Friday night football, but both K-State and KU playing on the same night. Kind of crazy all around the state tonight. 28-20, fourth quarter of play. Red Devils driving into Hornet territory. 3rd down and 3 from the Hornet 35 or the I formation. Willoughby takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall got some running room. He gets out across the 30, still on his feet, dragging defenders with him to the 25. The Red Devils with another first down, a pickup of 10 for Josiah Pattengall. And Brandon Hardwick loving it. So he was out there fist pumping along with them. And the Red Devils continue to just run the football and pound the rock. Largest gain for Josiah in a long while, as he had 3 straight runs there of 10 or more yards, and since then hadn't had one till his 20th carry. Out of the I formation again. First down and 10 for the 25. Here's the snap, hand off to Pattengall. Cuts back at the 25, wrapped up, still on his feet, diving ahead. He almost slipped out of it as the 4-man front for the Hornets was able to pick him up, but then Pattengall just kept weaving and almost found his way out of it. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 8 after the pickup of 2. 11:18 to go in the fourth quarter of play, 28-20. Willoughby will run the play in here from the sideline. Red Devils down by 8. They did their job on defense, keeping them out of the end zone. 28-20, 11:01 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Willoughby out of the shotgun has Pattengall on his hip. Sowers in the backfield along with him. Takes the snap, hands it off. This is Sowers to the outside. He's at the 25 to the 20. Still on his feet, diving his way towards the sticks. He's going to come out about a half-yard short. But how about that trickery there? They faked it like it was just going to be Willoughby right up the middle, and at the last second he hands it off to Sowers, who's able to pick up a few yards there. And that'll bring up 3rd down and a couple after the pickup of 6. They said 3rd and 3 over the scoreboard, over the PA, looking really like 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 here, ball on the 17 of the Hornets. Red Devils will go out of the shotgun again. It is Willoughby that will be taking the snap. He's got Sowers in the backfield with him, Pattengall on his hip. Takes the snap, hands it off, Pattengall cuts back up, he's got some running. 10, 5, he's in for the touchdown from 17 yards out, and we're a PAT away from being tied here at Smick Memorial Field. Josiah Pattengall with his 3rd TD run of the game, and it's 28-26 PAT pending. Josiah Pattengall is over 200 yards rushing at 201, and that last 17 yards to get him over that mark could tie the game up here between Oberlin and Dighton. 28-26, 10:03 to go. Oberlin punches it in. Clock will not move here on the PAT. It'll be Willoughby out of the shotgun. He's got Pattengall on his hip. QB design run off the left side. Got some running room. Diving towards the end zone. Is he in? Yes, he is! And we're tied with 10:03 to go in the fourth quarter of play. The Red Devils have tied it up. Oh, my goodness. Josiah Pattengall over 200 yards. He punches in his 3rd touchdown. Willoughby finished it off, and we're tied at 28. Stick around, folks. It's going to be a good one to the end. Dighton will get the ball next. 28 all. It's Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, back here from Smick Memorial Field. The Red Devils have tied it up at 28 apiece. It'll be a little pooch kick from Gus Emick that will actually be kicked out of bounds. And so this could give some good field position here for the Hornets unless they want to re-kick. And like we said, Garrett, who is kind of was injured there, sat out some of the first half, came back in the second and has played, but he's not been kicking off. And so the Hornets have elected to just re-kick it. And I think Garrett is going to go out there to kick it away. They're trying to maybe give him a little bit of break there before he's got to go back out on the defensive side. But they have to mark it back 5 yards because of the penalty. And so everybody will move back 5 yards. Where you usually kick it off is at the 30. And now Garrett Emick will have to kick it off from the 25. Does have a pretty good leg on him, but the Hornets might be able to return this one. Romer back deep to receive again. Here's the kick, a high end over in spinner. Romer will take it to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, 30. He's got some running room out across the 35 to the 40 before he's finally wrapped up and brought down right there. Brady Gehring, the only man that is saving him. And Garrett Emick coming up a little bit slow again. Hopefully he's going to be all right. I know he's battling through here. And now Garrett coming up limping a little bit, and he might be able to take a couple plays off. 28-28, 9:56 to go. In the fourth quarter, Red Devils just tied it up. And now the Hornets trying to respond. 28-all, 9:56 to go in the fourth quarter to play. Out of the I formation, here's the snap. Kramer fakes the handoff, rolling out to his right, looking to throw. Kramer still looking off, take off on a scramble. He's wrapped up and brought down, does gain a few yards. Great job in the secondary by Talon Savage, along with Gage Willoughby, as there was no one open there in the backfield. Theodore Butterfield rocks them from behind. Does pick up a few on the scramble, though. So Daniel Kramer, even though, especially on those PA passes, you're able to pick up a few yards even if you don't get it off. He's able to pick up 3. That's Kramer's 13th rush of the night for just 34 yards. But it's kind of been all like that. Out of the shotgun, Kramer. Got a man on his hip. Sends a man across the line of motion. Takes the snap. QB design run. Kramer at the 30, the 25. Rushing it off there. Almost getting to the sticks before he's wrapped up and brought down. So see what, and now Tyler Osmeyer is down on the far side of the field. And he gets up. Sigh of relief there, I think, for everybody in the building. Looks like he might just be cramping up as Garrett Emick is going to run his way back onto the football field. Tyler with a couple of huge catches tonight. One for a TD. And he's been having a great night on the defensive side. Tyler comes running off, and he is just going to chug some water. 8:55 to go, 3rd down and 2 after Kramer was able to pick up 5 there. So 3rd down and 2. Kramer out of the I formation. Price at the tip of the I. Kramer takes the snap. Handoff to Von Linrod. He dives for it. I don't think he got the first down. He came up a little bit short as he was taken out from the legs underneath there. In the secondary, coming in to run in and get him tackled were the Red Devils. That was Pattengall, who's going to take some time outside there, and looks like he's standing up. He's going to be okay. So 4th down and 1. About of the length of the football away from the sticks. 8:08 and counting to go in the fourth quarter of play. Can the Red Devils turn them over on downs again? They did on the last drive. Red Devils got to stop probably a QB sneak here. Kramer under center. Kramer trying to get him to bite and go off sides, and they do. So they'll take the free 5 yards. Looks like it was Butterfield going off sides. And that's what an experienced quarterback will do. So the 5 yards gives us a 1st down. And a tough way for the Red Devils to end that one. Thought Kramer might snap it and go for the QB sneak. But instead he just goes to get him off sides. And he's an experienced quarterback, and that's what they do. And that's what head coach Brandon Hardebeck was talking about. A lot of experience playing varsity-level football on the side of the Hornets. And that helped him there. 7:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Kramer out of the shotgun. Man on either hip. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Price. He's wrapped up and brought down to the backfield. Thrown over the hip by Garrett Emick. And he slashes right in there and stops Price in the backfield for a loss. And back to almost where the last sticks were. So that'll bring up 7:20 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. 2nd down and 12. A loss of 2 there for Price. Oberlin, penalty ago, just committed their 5th penalty for 45 yards. Hornets will have the football again. 2nd down and 12. 7 minutes and counting to go in the 4th quarter. 28 all. 2nd and 12. Kramer out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. Has a man on his hip. That's Price in the backfield. Kramer sends a man in motion left to right across the line. It snaps, hands it off. No, fakes to throw. Now he's still looking. Throws it over the middle. The pass is incomplete. So after starting 11 for 11, he has since went 0 for 3, has Kramer, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 12, and an interesting move there by Ken Simon to go for the throw. He was really looking for the touchdown, and instead, he's now going to look for the sticks, which sit on the other side of the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 12, 6:44 to go in the 4th quarter of play. Red Devils all night tonight have done a great job on the defensive side. Can they do it again? 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man on Kramer's hip of the backfield. Kramer out of the shotgun, takes a snap, rolling to the right, throws it back to the left. Pass caught there by Price. He's at the 20, to the 25 before he's wrapped up, to the 15, before he's wrapped up, pushed out of bounds. Did get quite a few yards, and will bring up nice 4th down, manageable here for the Hornets. Maybe a run play to get them across. We'll see if they want to pass it. It was a great job. Kramer had been rolling out to the right basically all night. That time, throws it back to the left, picks up 7 through the air. His first completion in a while. It goes to Rylan Price. And with 6:38 to go here in the 4th quarter, it's 4th and 5. Red Devils have stopped him in this territory twice now. And can they do it again? Stopped him once, I should say. Can they stop him twice? 6:38 to go, 4th and 5. Out of the shotgun is Kramer. Got a man on his hip. 1 receiver out to the right. Kramer awaiting the snap, takes it, fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. Kramer fires, overshoots his intended target. Wilson at the 10. And just like that, the Red Devils get the football back and a chance to win the game with 6:33 to go. 2 times the Red Devils, deep in their own territory, have had to come up with a 4th down stop, and they do it again. 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils from the 14. So how about that? The Red Devils secondary, kudos to them. Kramer started 11 of 11, and since he's just 1 of 5 for 7 yards. Red Devils with a football. 6:33 to go in the 4th quarter of play. Red Devils just needing a few more plays here. Can they get it in? Willoughby will go out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Willoughby looking to run. He's got some running room at the 20, at the 15, to the 20, 25 before he's wrapped up and brought down from behind. Is there going to be a penalty there? Could have been a horse collar. I think they're going to let that one slide, but it is enough for a 1st down. Gain of 10 on the 11 on the first play out to the Red Devil 25-yard line. So Gage Willoughby with a huge play there on the QB designed run. He's now got 30 yards on the night. 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils from the 25-yard line. Willoughby will go out of the shotgun again. He's got a man on his hip. That's Pattengall. Everybody flexed out to the right. He takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall weaving between everybody. He's got some running room. He's at the 30, to the 35, still on his feet at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. See you later. Touchdown, Josiah Pattengall. His 4th of the night, and he gives the Red Devils a 34-28 lead with 6:14 to go. Josiah Pattengall again. His 2nd long touchdown run of the night. This time from 55 yards out. And the Red Devils lead it 34-28. PAT pending. Huge possession here. Can they make it an 8-point lead? Willoughby out of the shotgun. He's got Pattengall in his hip. Sowers back there too. Hands it off to Sowers. Rushing it around the outside. He won't come up with it. So the 2-point conversion, no good, but the Red Devils take the lead with 6:14 to go in the 4th quarter. Timeout on the field. It's the Red Devils in front, 34-28. It's Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where the Red Devils have came back to take the lead 34-28 in the fourth quarter. And it's behind another huge run from Josiah Pattengall, his fourth touchdown run of the night, this time from 55 yards out. Get this, 23 carries for 256 yards on the night, unofficially. And the Red Devils, as a team, have rushed for 301, and they lead it by 6 with 6:14 left. Can they come up with a stop here in the fourth quarter? It'll be Sowers to kick it off. Sends a high end-over-end boot. It'll be taken by Kramer. The 25, he fumbles the football, and he's able to step on top of it right at the 30. Oh, my goodness. So the Red Devils get 6 minutes to come up with a huge win here at home. The Red Devils haven't been 2-0 since 2021. This one would certainly shock a lot of people. Dighton with a ton of experience coming back. Oberlin, yeah, they had a lot coming back, but not a lot of that varsity experience. And tonight they have been playing like true varsity players, out of the I formation. Kramer under center, takes the snap, hands it off. Von Linrod able to get a couple of yards, makes his way out near the 35 after a first down and 10 play there from the 30. Josiah Pattengall, have yourself an evening, my man. 256 yards, but the game isn't over yet. Dighton has been able to get into Red Devil red zone territory on their last 2 drives. Von Linrod able to pick up 3 there. The Red Devils have forced them 4 and out the past 2 times. 2nd and 7 for the Hornets. 2 receivers out to the right, none to the left. Sends a man in motion, right to left across the line. Takes the snap. It's QB design, run up the middle. He's wrapped up and brought down. Theodore Butterfield was the first one to get there. And he comes up fist pumping along with Tyler Osmeyer. Huge tackle. And it brings up 3rd down and 7. Maybe he got a half yard. So maybe they'll give him 1 for Kramer. And it makes it 3rd and 6 from the 35-yard line. 5:11 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Red Devils in front 34-28. Trying to come up with a big win. Red Devils looking to beat Dighton for the first time since 2022. Out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Kramer looking, pitches it out to Price. He's got some running room before he's wrapped up and brought down on the far side of the football field by Josiah Pattengall. He was able to pick up a couple. Since 2019, that's the last time Oberlin beat Dighton. Brings up 4th down and about 4 after the pickup of 2. There from Rylan Price on the option pitch out to him. 4th and 3, so they say an official pickup of 3. 4:45 to go. Price did the smart thing and running out of bounds there as the clock is stopped. 4:45 to go. 34-28. 4th and 3 from the Hornet 37. Red Devils trying to stop him for a 3rd time on 4th down. Trips out to the right, all bunched up near the line. And now we got a timeout on the football field that will be taken by the Red Devils. Probably a smart decision by Coach Hardwick. 34-28, 4:45 to go here in the fourth quarter, and we will keep it right here. Man, what a game. The Red Devils, who were outscored 20-6 in the second quarter, have not allowed a touchdown in the second half. They have stopped Dighton twice on 4th down inside the red zone, and this time on the plus side of the 40, have a chance to do it again. Oberlin, who has not beat Dighton since 2019. They haven't started 2-0 since 2021. And have just been striving, looking for a winning season. And the Red Devils could be off to a hot start here with a big win if they can get a 4th down stop and then come up with some first downs to end it. But if you're Dighton, maybe try to draw them off sides. They were able to do that on 4th and 1. So I'm sure Ken Simon said, hey, let's try to throw. The clock's not ticking down. 4:45 to go. Clock's not ticking down. Try to get the offsides, and then we'll maybe call a timeout, run something else. We'll see what's going to happen here. Oberlin got to stay hard in the trenches. Out of the shotgun, Kramer. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, all bunched up near the line. Sends a man to motion across the line. Takes the snap. He'll roll out to the right. Still rolling. He's going to be brought down in the backfield. No, thrown. It's picked off. corner. Oh, my goodness. Kramer just heaved it up, and it went right in the outstretched arms of Josiah Pattengall. The Red Devils a couple of first downs away from the win. Can they do it? Dighton's got pretty much all of their timeouts left. 34-28. Oberlin runs up to the line. It'll be Willoughby out of the shotgun. He's got Pattengall on his hip. Takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall got some room with the 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Oberlin! And the Red Devils extended out to 40-28. Oh, my! Josiah Pattengall, another touchdown, his 5th of the night. And the Red Devils have got it 40-28. It's not over yet, but they're looking good. This one from 43 yards out. 4:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Pattengall and Willoughby there in the backfield. Willoughby out of the shotgun. QB direct snap to him. He's pushing defenders, making his way. He won't come up with the 2-point conversion, but it doesn't matter. Pattengall able to get in. It's a Red Devil lead at 40-28. They're up by 12 with 4:29 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more Red Devil football here on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where the Red Devils have just punched in another touchdown to add to their lead. It's now at 12. Josiah Pattengall with a 43-yard TD run. The 2-point conversion no good, though. So the Red Devils only lead by 12. Still plenty of time for Dighton, but we'll see if the Red Devils can come up big on defense again. Here's the kick. It'll drop right at the 20. Picked up there, and now running it out across the 25 before he's going to be wrapped up and brought down. Great job of the kick team. So 40-28, Oberlin out in front. Josiah Pattengall, get ready for this, folks. 24 carries, 299 yards. I literally cannot make that up. 40-28, 4:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Kramer to the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Just threw a pick on his last throw. Now he's attempting to throw here, looking, throws a bomb down the middle of the field. He's got a man wide open to the 30, tackled down to the 35. What a play right there. Daniel Kramer hanging in the pocket, taking a shot, and he finds Ryland Price down the middle of the field, all the way down to the Red Devil 25, 26-yard line. And they're moving quick. Pickup of 26 on the throw. Kramer out of the shotgun again. Kramer takes the snap, looking to throw once more. Rolling out to his right, still rolling, looks, finds a man wide open. That's Wilson over the middle. He's got a first down to the 15-yard line as the clock continues to move. So Wilson. And now we got an official timeout on the field. So it's a pickup of 26 on that first throw, 10 on that one, or maybe 9. We'll see where the spot is going to come in. So George was Ryland Price on that first reception. And now here's Wilson. Maybe with a 10, or could it be 9? We'll see. 4:05 to go. That was some quick hurry-up offense there from the Hornets, and they needed it. Down by 2 touchdowns with no extra points. So you get 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points, you're in business, especially just get a touchdown and an extra point. You cut it down there to a 6-point lead. So We'll see, 40-28, 12-point game. And they're going to say he is short. So it'll be 2nd down and 1 after the pickup of 9 through the air. Kramer will go out of the shotgun again. Clock winding. It's at 4 minutes. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Kramer takes the snap, wanting to throw. He does. Has a man, and it's just underthrown a little bit. Had Jenkinson right at the 5 on a little out route, but he just underthrew it a little bit. And that'll bring up 2nd down, 3rd and 1. With 3:55 to go. Just got to get the first down here, right? I mean, I guess every play you could go for the end zone. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap. Kramer flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to his right. Still rolling, looking, finds a man. Wilson at the 5, and he's into the end zone. No, they're going to mark him out at the 4-foot line. So he needed 14, got 13 through the air there. And that'll bring up 1st and goal here for the Hornets with 3:47 to go. The clock stops because he was tackled out. Tyler Osmeyer was the man that stopped it, and they are literally at the 4-foot line. There's not much room. Kramer will go under center. 2 receivers to the right. He goes with a QB sneak up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. So 3:43 to go. Daniel Kramer with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Oberlin lead is still there. It's now at 40-34. A PAT pending. That could make it a 4-point game at 40-36. We'll see. They just picked their way down the field, couple of big plays, and they did it through the air. Ken Simon probably thinking, man, should we have been doing this all night? Kramer out of the shotgun. He's got a man on his hip. 1 receiver flexed out to the right. Kramer takes the snap, looking to throw. Kramer still looking, flushed out of the pocket, finds Wilson wide open. 2-point conversion, and with 3:43 to go in the 4th quarter, it is Oberlin 40, Dighton 36. It's Oberlin Red Devil football on 101.1 KFNF. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where it's Oberlin 40, Dighton 36. It's the first time they have scored in the second half. Oberlin still with a 4-point lead, but they will have the football. See what Dighton wants to do. If they want to go, they still got a lot of their timeouts. Romer back to kick. Oberlin set up kind of maybe for an onside try or a squib kick. Romer will now just boot it and send it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Oberlin will have 1st down and 10 from the 15 with a chance to win the football game. You get a couple of first downs here. You got it. Oberlin tried to do that last drive. Josiah Pattengall said, nah, man, let me just run it in for my 5th touchdown of the night. He's got 299 yards rushing. I thought it was crazy when he was at 200. He's almost at 300 yards rushing. Oberlin, 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line of their own. Dighton has got to get a stop here to get the football back and have a chance to win it. Oberlin will go out of the shotgun. Pattengall on the right hip of Willoughby. Willoughby takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall running behind his blockers, and it'll be wrapped up and brought down to the backfield for a loss. And the Hornets liking that. And the clock is going to run here. They don't have the timeouts on the scoreboard, so couldn't tell you, but I didn't think Dighton had taken any timeouts in the second half here. 40-36, 3:20 to go in the 4th quarter and counting. We'll say a loss of 1 on the play. Oberlin is going to take their time. Take your time. Take your time. This is where you can take the time. Wait for the back official to start waving that hand. 40-36, second down at 11. Oberlin out of the I formation. Pattengall at the tip of the I, Sowers between them. He'll go under center, takes a snap, handoff Pattengall at the 20, at the 15, making his way near the 20 before he's wrapped up and sent back, and it'll bring up third down here for the Red Devils. Ken Simon will call a timeout with 2:52 to go. So just had 2 timeouts, and it'll bring up third down. Timeout on the football field. Like to take a chance here to thank some more of our sponsors tonight. Aqua Shield Roofing, Creative Collision, Colligan of Oberlin, Decatur Co-op, Decatur County Beef, Decatur Health, Farm Credit of Western Kansas, FNB Bank of Oberlin, Frederickson Insurance Agency. Big thank you to all of them for helping to support Oberlin Red Devil Athletics here on 101.1 KFNF. The market down is 3rd and 6, so he was able to pick up 5 yards, and that'll do it. Josiah Pattengall on the night, 26 carries, 303 yards. Oberlin as a team, yardage-wise, 381, 348 of which has come on the ground. And we'll see what Coach Hardwick is going to draw up with his offensive guys here. If he wants to go for a pass or if you want to go for a run, the only thing about the pass is if it's incomplete, out of bounds, whatever, the clock stops. So you're helping Dighton. I think you keep this thing on the ground, try to get half of it back, and that sets up 4th down, or try to get it all. But you got to go with some trickery there in the backfield to maybe get Dighton, because they're expecting the run. So you got to get something up a little bit. But Oberlin all night has been able to run the ball heavily on this team from Dighton, who last week on the ground gave up 316 yards, and tonight they've given up 348. Willoughby will go under center. Sowers is directly behind him. Pattengall on his hip. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. He's at the 20, still on his feet before he's wrapped up and brought down. Had a gang of blockers in front of him. And now Ken Simon will call another timeout with 2:44 to go. And the Red Devils are going to make all the faithful here maybe take a blood pressure pill. 40-36, 2:44 to go in the 4th quarter. Timeout on the field. We will take one with them. Roll Oberlin in front, 40-36 here on 101.1 KFNF. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where it is going to come down to the wire. And Red Devil fans, if you got the blood pressure pillars nearby, I'd pop a couple. Because it is going to, you can feel the tension rising here. Even though we're not in the building, you can feel it. Even on the Dighton side, they don't want to go home with a loss. 40-36, 2:44 to go. Oberlin will go out of the I formation on 4th down and 3. They're going to go for it from their own 23-yard line. Willoughby under center. He takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall cuts back. He dives for the first down. Did he get it? Oberlin saying he got it. And he did. He needed 3 and got 3.5. A second effort does it, and the Red Devils get the first down. Dighton's out of timeouts. And that clock is going to start to tick. Josiah Pattengall, a second effort of the year. Able to pick up 4 yards and get the first down. 2:33 and counting. The Red Devils in front, 40-36. Osmeyer runs the play in. Ball placed at the 26-yard line. Red Devils will go out of the I formation again. 2:17 and counting. Willoughby under center, takes the snap, hands it off. Pattengall lowers his shoulder, gets across the 25. And it'll bring up second down with the clock still ticking. 2:06 to go. And I guess Dighton did have one more time out there. I thought they had all three, but they made it seem like they only had two. So another timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank some more sponsors tonight. High Plains Podiatry, JD Skiles, Next Tech, Nutrient Ag Solution, R&M Service Center, Ray's Grocery, The Bank in downtown Oberlin, United Northwest Federal Credit Union, VAP Construction, and Ward Drug Store. Big thank you to all of them for helping to support Oberlin Red Devil Athletics here on 101.1 KFNF. 2:06 to go in quarter number 4. Red Devils 40, Dighton 36. Dighton is out of timeouts. So if Oberlin can get just some yardage here, they might have a shot. I mean, it's going to come real close. And we'll see if they can do it. 40-36 in the fourth quarter. As each team on their respective sidelines, what a game. What a game. Before that last touchdown, Dighton had not scored in the second half. This was a game last year where Oberlin hung around in the first quarter. Dighton took over and won 52-16. This year, Oberlin just kept hanging around, and they were able to take the lead, and they've held it 40-36. 2:06 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Willoughby will go out of the shotgun. He's got a man on his hip there. 2nd down and 10. Takes the snap. Willoughby hands it off. Pattengall will be wrapped up. He fumbles the football, and it's picked up by the Hornets. Oh, my goodness. You could not make that up. The one thing he did not need to do was fumble the football, and he does. Puts it on the turf on the opposite side of the 25, and Oberlin, oh, my. 2 minutes to go in the fourth, and they have to stop it. So Pattengall fumbles the football. Second Oberlin turnover. Out of the shotgun, Kramer. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's how they gashed him the last time. Takes the snap. Kramer looking to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He'll run. He's at the 20 to the 15. He's wrapped up there. Brought down. He coughs up the football, but it was out of bounds. And so he dove there to about the 20 to the 15. The Sticks are at about the 14. They're going to mark him down a little bit shorter than that, as the ball was at the 24. So he picks up 9. Does Kramer. Kramer out of the shotgun again. Kramer takes a snap. Kramer looking to throw. He fires. The pass is caught at the 10. It's Price still on his feet at the 5, diving his way. He stayed in bounds, so the clock is going to run, and Dighton will have the football inside the 5. So they take it there from about the 16 to inside the 5-yard line of the 6. Pickup of 10 through the air from Kramer to Price. 1:38 to go. 1st down and goal from the 4. Red Devils need a stop in the backfield or a penalty or something to get them kind of backed up here and away from the goal line. Red Devils in front by 4. 1:26 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Kramer out of the shotgun. Kramer, the man on his hip, sends a man in motion left to right, takes a snap, fakes the handoff. It's a pitch out to Price. He's got daylight, and he's in for the touchdown. So the Red Devil turnover comes back to bite him, and Dighton has the lead with 1:15 to go in the fourth quarter. 44-40. They have a chance to make it 46-40 with the 2-point conversion. Rylan Price from 4 yards out with the touchdown. 1:15 to go. 42-40. Hornets in front by 2. Kramer out of the shotgun. He's got a man on either hip. Kramer looking to take the snap. He does. It's QB design run off the right side, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. So it's a 44-40 lead for Dighton. They take the fumble from Josiah Pattengall, and they turn it into 8. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more Oberlin Red Devil football here on 101.1 KFNF. Welcome back here from Oberlin, where if you're just joining us and maybe you flipped off the radio thinking the Red Devils would have it wrapped up, a late fumble by Josiah Pattengall as the Red Devils were trying to run out the clock has now made it 44-40 as the Hornets picked up the football, and a couple of plays later they were into the end zone. Oberlin with 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter, down by 4, so a touchdown wins it. They don't need a 2-point conversion. All they need is a touchdown. Just need 6 points, and they will have the job done. Romer will be back to kick it. Willoughby, along with Smith-Titus, back deep to receive. Might be Pattengall back there. It is. Here's a high end-over-end kick that Pattengall will watch go over his head and through the back of the end zone. So first down and 10 for the Red Devils from the 15-yard line. Dighton has no timeouts. Oberlin has 1 or 2. 1:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. 44-40. Oberlin with the football at their own 15-yard line. Got to drive it all the way down and score a touchdown in 1:15 seconds. It'll be Willoughby out of the shotgun. He's got a man on his hip. That's Pattengall. Willoughby takes the snap, hands it off. It's Pattengall. He cuts back, runs it right up the middle, still on his feet at the 20. Diving ahead, will get across the 20-yard line. And Hardwick will run the play in here to Gage Willoughby with 1:04 seconds left. They got to go as they ran it on the first play there. So he was able to pick up 5, does Willoughby, on his 29th carry of the night. 53 seconds to go. The Red Devils taking a lot of time here. Out of the I formation, Willoughby under center. Willoughby takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Willoughby rolling out to his right, looking, fires down the field. It's overthrown. He was looking for Tyler Rossmeyer. And so 40.1 seconds. Very interesting call there by Hardwick on first down and 10 to run for it. Took a lot of time off. Now just 40 seconds left for the Red Devils. Ball sits at the 20-yard line. 3rd down and 5. More importantly, they got to get across the sticks here. Talon Savage runs out of the field. Looks like Garrett Emick is going to walk his way off. Gage Willoughby will run in the play. Doesn't have to worry about the time here. Willoughby will go out of the shotgun. Savage all the way out there to the right. Then we'll go out of the I. Pattengall at the tip of the I. Willoughby looking, takes the snap. It's a pitch here to Pattengall. Pattengall got some room to the 20, to the 25. Still on his feet. He's out across the 25. Has the first down. And now Brandon Hardwick calls a timeout with 34.5 seconds to go. So the Red Devils get a first down. And now they got to find a nice, you got to have a couple of plays here drawn up and ready to go. Try to maybe find Tyler Rossmeyer down the middle of the field. 44-40, 34.5 seconds to go. Red Devils led 40-28. Dighton went down and scored very quickly. Oberlin ran them out of timeouts, and then they coughed up the football on a 2nd down play, and now they're trying to make their way down the field here. 44-40. Oberlin down by 4 points with 34.5 seconds to go. They have first down and 10 at the 29-yard line. After the pickup of 9 there from Josiah Pattengall on that last run, his 30th carry for 321 yards. Can't even make that up. So Willoughby will run out along with the rest of the Red Devils. They might have one more timeout left. 44-40, 34.5 seconds to go. Willoughby out of the I. Pattengall at the tip, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Willoughby looking to throw, gains some time. He throws it up in the middle of the field. The pass is almost picked off by Jack Jenkinson, but it goes in and out of his hands. Willoughby was all the way back near the 15 when he threw the pass, and that'll bring up 2nd down with 28.6 seconds to go. Willoughby had to gain some time there because Dighton was bringing an all-out blitz from either side. 28.6 seconds to go, 44-40. Oberlin with a football. 2nd down and 10 from their own 29. have to score a touchdown. A touchdown wins the game with 28.6 seconds to go. Willoughby out of the I formation again. Patton Gall at the tip of the I. Line stacked to the left. Willoughby takes the snap, hands it off. Patton Gall got some room with the 35 to the 30, out to the 40, still on his feet there, spinning off tacklers. He's to the 35, where forward progress is going to stop him. 19 seconds left, and Brandon Hardwick is calling for the spike. They got to get down and spike the football as they take it there from the 29 into Dighton territory. They mark him down at about the 35-yard line, and they do get the spike off with 15.9 seconds to go. And so Oberlin will now have second down and 10. Josiah Patton Gall again with a huge run. This time it's 16 yards, and it keeps the Oberlin hopes alive. 15.9 seconds to go. 44-40 here in the fourth quarter of play. Oberlin has the football. First down and 10 from the Dighton 35-yard line. 15.9. You got a couple of plays to work with here, but you got to get some yardage here on this first one. Willoughby out of the I, takes the snap, hands it off. Patton Gall the run. Up the middle, he cuts back. He's at the 25 to the 20 where he runs out of bounds with 10.1 seconds to go. And it'll give the Red Devils a great shot. Patton Gall again. This time he runs for 15. They're not expecting those runs. They're expecting a pass. And they're sitting everybody deep, and so Patton Gall's just taken off before he's been ushered out of bounds. 10.1 seconds to go. Red Devils with the football from the 21-yard line. First down and 10. Willoughby out of the I formation. Patton Gall at the tip, takes the snap, hands it off. Patton Gall cuts back, he's at the 20, 15, 10, and he'll be brought down just in front of the 10-yard line with 2 seconds to go. And Brandon Hardwick has called a timeout with 2.8 seconds left. What a gutsy call right there by Brandon Hardwick. So he takes it from the 21 to the 11-yard line. A gain of 9 because it's second down. Time out of the field taken by Oberlin. 2.8 seconds left. Final play of the game. Oberlin will have the football from the 11-yard line. 11 yards. Can they find a pass or some sort of run, something, because a touchdown wins the game. Oberlin has not started 2-0 since 2021. They haven't beat Dighton since 2019. 2.8 seconds left. And just a gutsy final drive by head coach Brandon Hardwick. You would look at all the runs and you would say, what are you doing? But he is going with his bread and butter tonight. That's Josiah Patton Gall, 33 carries, 360 yards. You can't make that up. It's definitely probably a school record. 360 yards rushing. And they've now added time to the clock, 4.2 seconds. The thing that Oberlin has to do is get some time for Gage Willoughby, whether that's rolling him out to the right, rolling him out to the left, but then that kind of forces you to one side of the field. And here we go. Oberlin faithful on their feet. Dighton faithful on their feet. 4.2 seconds to go. Oberlin from the 11, out of the I formation. Patton Gall at the tip of the I. Willoughby takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. The pass, it's into the end zone. Outstretched arms of Caden Sowers, and the game will come to an end. Are you kidding me? It can't end like that. Caden Sowers just 2 inches away from the touchdown. It was the perfect call. And the Red Devils fall short, 44-40. Oh my goodness. It can't end like that. Man, oh man, what a night. And the Red Devil faithful are still standing. They saw one heck of a performance tonight. And you take away a late fumble, the Red Devils are winners. Oh my Lanta, what a game. Dighton wins it in a nail-biter, 44-40. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get final numbers and wrap things up. Tough night for the Red Devils, who lose it 44-40. Caden Sowers just needed to be about 2 inches taller, and he would have had a touchdown. We'll take a break. When we come back, post-game show here from Oberlin, 44-40. Dighton gets the win. Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where just a snake-bitten feeling tonight as the Oberlin Red Devils, they gave every single ounce of heart and effort tonight, and the Red Devils come up just a hair short, losing 44-40. They had a touchdown pass drawn up there on the final play. Comes up just a little bit short out of the outstretched fingers of Caden Sowers, and the Red Devils fall to 1-1 with a 44-40 loss. Take you through your scoring summary here tonight. Here in just a second. All right, take you through your scoring summary. Oberlin started it out in the first quarter of play with 7:43 to go. Josiah Pattengall with a 64-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion would be no good on the run by Willoughby. On the Oberlin, just one play there, 64-yard drive, 6-0. Oberlin would take the lead. Then Oberlin on the kickoff would kind of get Dighton out of sorts, and they would run down, pick up the football. It was a live ball, so it was their ball. And Oberlin would then take the short field and score on a 1-yard touchdown run from Josiah Pattengall from 1 yard out. 2-point conversion would be good on the Pattengall run as well to make it 14-0 Oberlin. Then Dighton would score the next 4 straight possessions as they would start it out with 2:54 to go in the first quarter of play there. Daniel Kramer would hit his tight end Connor Wilson for a 20-yard touchdown pass. 2-point conversion run by Price would be good, and it would make it 14-8. Then Daniel Kramer with 9:28 to go in the second quarter of play would hit Connor Wilson again, this time from 5 yards out. 2-point conversion would be no good, and we'd be knotted up at 14 apiece. Then with 7:40 to go in the second quarter of play, Daniel Kramer would run it in from 1 yard out. The 2-point conversion pass from Von Linrod to Kramer would be good to make it 22-14 Dighton. And with 1:09 to go in the second quarter of play, Dighton would punch in their 4th touchdown, this time from Daniel Kramer to George Von Linrod for a 26-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion would be no good on the Kramer run to make it 28-14. Oberlin would score with 7.3 seconds to go to end the first half of play when Gage Willoughby would toss up a pass to find Tyler Ostmeyer in the end zone to make it 28-20. As the 2-point conversion run from Josiah Pattengall would come up short. 28-20 is what we went into at the half. Then Oberlin would score the next 4 straight times in the second half. Their first coming in the fourth quarter after we were scoreless after the third. Scoreless, no scores in the third. Josiah Pattengall would get a 17-yard touchdown run to tie the game up at 28 apiece. 2-point conversion would be good from Gage Willoughby to tie it up at 28 apiece. Then the Red Devils would get the ball back and would score with 6:14 to go on a Josiah Pattengall 55-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion would be no good from Caden Sowers to make it 34-28. Josiah Pattengall would then again run it in from this time 43 yards out. 2-point conversion run by Willoughby would be no good. And with 4:29 to go, it was 40-28 Oberlin. And Dighton would run down and score quickly, taking not even a minute off the clock, as they would score with 3:43 to go in the fourth on a Kramer 1-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion would be good on a Kramer to Wilson pass to make it 40-36. Oberlin ran Dighton out of timeouts, and then as they were trying to run out the game, Josiah Pattengall would cough up the football on just a play where everyone was around him. It was going to be tough either way. He dropped the football. The game would come to an end. That drive would come to an end for the Red Devils. Dighton would take it a couple of plays later, be into the end zone on a Ryland Price 4-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion with Kramer would be good to make it 44-40. And Oberlin would have the ball with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go from their own 15. They would get all the way to the 11-yard line. They'd throw a great pass to Caden Sowers, but it was just over his outstretched fingertips. And the final score would be 44-40. Take you through individually quarter by quarter. Oberlin led after 1, 14-8. Dighton led going into the break 28-20 after outscoring Oberlin 20-6 in the second quarter. Nobody would score in the third, and Dighton, the extra touchdown there. Oberlin would actually outscore Dighton in the fourth quarter 20-16, but the 16 points enough for Dighton to get the win tonight, 44-40. Take you through individually, starting with the Dighton numbers. Ryland Price on the night finishes with 10 carries for 60 yards. Daniel Kramer with 17 carries for 49 yards. George Von Linrod with 9 carries for 66 yards. Rushing-wise, great night for the Hornets. Passing-wise, great night for him, as well as Daniel Kramer finishes 16 of 22 for 209 yards and an interception. Receiving, Connor Wilson, 6 receptions for 91 yards. Ryland Price, 4 receptions for 53 yards. George Von Linrod, 6 receptions for 65 yards. Oberlin individually on the night. It's got to be a school record. I wonder if we can confirm that somehow, some way, at some point. But Josiah Pattengall tonight, 33 carries, 360 yards on the night. Caden Sowers, 6 carries for 15 yards. Gage Willoughby, 5 carries for 30 yards. Gage on the night, passing-wise, finishes 2 of 5 for 32 yards and an interception. Did throw a touchdown. Josiah Pattengall on the night throwing 1 of 4 with an interception for 1 yard. Receiving, Tyler Ostmeyer, 2 receptions for 32 yards. Caden Sowers, 1 reception for 1 yard. Team-wise, Oberlin on the night 53 plays for 438 yards. They have 405 on the ground, 33 through the air. A little more balance for the Hornets. 175 on the ground, 209 through the air for 384 total. 2 turnovers for Oberlin, 3 turnovers for Oberlin, just 1 for Dighton on the night. 5 penalties for 45 yards for the Red Devils, 5 for 40 for the Hornets. So it's a Hornets winner, 44-40. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will wrap things up here for one more final time from Smick Memorial Field. Dighton with the win, 44-40. Welcome back here from Smick Memorial Field, where we're wrapping things up for one more final time here tonight. Tough one for the Oberlin Red Devils. One of these days, right, it's going to swing the Red Devils' way. That's what I think everybody is thinking. Tonight it didn't, as the Red Devils lose it 44-40. Give you some final scores from around the state of Kansas anyway. As looking through, Logan Palco takes down La Crosse 62-34. Burlingame over Waverly in the early third quarter, 60-12. El Saline beats Osborne. The Bulldogs 0-2 to start the year as they get the win 38-20 tonight. Frankfurt over Linden. The defending state champs go down. So that ends they won 14 straight games. So that's where their win streak will come to a close as Frankfurt wins 72-22. Other scores from around the state here, just looking at a few of them. As Phillipsburg beats Smith Center 26-6. How about that score? That's very interesting. As that'll about cover that for the final scores of some area teams. Thought we might have a few more. Nemaha Central won again today, 35-7. Victoria 62-12 over Central Plains. Nemaha Central hasn't lost a game in like 3 years, so they win again tonight. Great win for them. Tough night for the Red Devils as they fall by a final score of 44-40. Next, Oberlin Red Devil broadcast will be coming up next week when we got more Oberlin Red Devil football, this time back here from Smick Memorial Field when the Red Devils take on Wallace County. We'll have all the pregame coverage starting at 6 o'clock, kickoff at 7. Red Devils and Wallace County should be a good one. Wallace County lost a lot from last year's squad, so it'll be certainly an interesting game coming up next week. Red Devils with a tough one tonight as they lose to the Hornets of Dighton 44-40. That'll do it for me. I'm Sam Knowles signing off, saying so long and good night here from Oberlin. No.